Hi, welcome to D&D and stuff. Let's go.
D&D and stuff.
Hi, where did we leave
last week, you guys, can you turn the volume down a bit, please? As always, it's a bit too loud. Last week, where did it freeze?
Just go.
We're
Just
in a
go.
very cold.
We're not even looking at it yet. Just go.
Okay, fine. Last week, why is there sand there?
It's the sound of the
It's
same.
concerning.
God dang, Simon. This man does not know how to do his job right. You know.
There we go. Fucking hell. Last week, the group went to, continued past the Lizard Man camp. They found a destroyed and damaged ship where they saw a whole ton of dead lizard people and things like that, caused by something large, and they followed some tracks back to a dark and dingy part of the swamp, where they were attacked by a huge dragon eel and two smaller eels that they handily fought off after getting mostly not killed, but also a bit killed.
Well, somebody looked at a backpack.
Whilst somebody looked at the backpack the entire time. Then the group went back to the orc town where they were given a choice of some cool stuff, by which the most important and effective member of the group had the opportunity to choose which item she wanted, and picked the most useless item. Actually, that's not true. She picked a good item. They were all good items. The group then made their way back to the ship, where they got a good night's rest, and are waking up the next morning, waiting for a few deliveries before they head off on their way. And the sun rises on a beautiful, calm beach with some, still a few bits and pieces of encampment that was on the shore. Lana is providing food, bringing food around to everyone, the morning's food, where she has been given some additional supplies. Surprise! From the orc village, who drops them off the day before. And the dog starts barking. What is this?
Episode 20.
Oh, I see.
With
Episode 20.
Can you get you pesky dog. No, thank you. Okay, so yeah, you guys, the sun is rising early in the morning as you wake up, as you arouse on the beach.
Aroused?
Yeah.
I'm very aroused by
Oh my
this.
god.
The smell of the sea, you know? Every time, you know, you just get used to it.
Jay,
Wouldn't arouse you if you're used to it.
he's something he likes. He's new to the ocean, I guess.
Yeah, you know.
That's the way to say.
Yeah, you know, compassion for the ocean, you know?
Like morning wood.
Yes. Morning wood. Sea breeze wood, you know? Salty wood.
It's okay. Where is this collar supposed to show up here? Are we waiting on that? That's
we're waiting on the
okay.
collar and we're waiting on some other things that I asked for, some supplies.
This man asked for an oven.
Huh?
You asked for an oven.
Yes.
Yet you still told us what exactly you want to make.
Me and Boom Boom has things that we have to make for the ship.
Makes me nervous, first mate.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not nothing like other people were doing. in the ship.
Not bad. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Where are we setting sail afterwards?
After we get the supplies that Tintan asked for, I am assuming we should be going to Gold Lapa.
So sorry.
Just last
and drop off Rob. Yes.
Okay. To the big.
And give this piece of shit back, and I pull out the wallet.
Yeah, you're gonna need a refund for that.
from the Bronx Theater.
I think they actually like us there now.
No.
No.
Can we port as far away from the Bronze Theater as possible, please?
Well, that's where we need to go to drop her off.
Can you turn it down a little bit more? 'Cause I
We
can't
need to
hear
go
you
a
guys.
little bit closer to there.
Okay.
I know you don't like it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay out of trouble.
That's the screen.
Not say anything.
No, my
Just follow you
computer's
guys and just nod my head and say whatever they
Appreciate
say. I'm gonna go with that.
If that
Wi-Fi.
poor girl comes around, she
Mm.
might ask you for something else.
I will politely decline.
I was about to say this orc girl, but I forgot I gave the hat back to Azul, and that makes me sad.
For reasons.
You gotta be careful, Fantasia. Those orcs, they would have not been happy if they caught you.
You think they're smart? They're big meatheads.
That's what you say. There's people around. What if one of them came off the ship as you were saying that?
Well,
And they took back the
did.
oven because you said that.
See the? Well, no one did, so it happens.
Whatever.
I'll just blame it on you.
Fantasia.
What's that?
I mean, it's as sincerely as I can say. There's something mentally wrong with you. I don't know if you need prayer. I don't know if I don't know, but yeah. And I hope when we go do what we have to do, find someone that can open your mind and maybe it will release some of that. I don't know what to call it, but
Creativity.
yes,
Oh, is that what we call it?
Chaotic creativity.
yes.
First off, prayer is probably the worst possible thing you can give a demon, so let's
You're not a demon.
I technically am.
No.
Thanks to some idiot back in my bloodline making pacts,
But that's
fucking it up for the rest of us.
That don't mean you're a demon. That means you was born by a demon. Probably.
no. It's just someone in a background,
So things happen. Anyway, I want this oven to come because I want to be at work when we're selling.
At work.
Yes.
You hear, hell! And you look over the side and there's like 4 big orcs with like a little pull cart.
Do we have a long rest?
Yes.
Maybe
With like a pull cart, and on the cart is this big like brick oven, and then like a big like bag on the back of the cart filled with something.
How are we gonna lift this onto our ship?
I hope your refrigerator got on there and the pipes I asked for. So hopefully so. Boom boom.
Yeah.
Is this what we need?
I know. I can barely see from here. Time to bring it on board.
All right. Can y'all bring it on board, please?
Yeah. You see them like lugging it up, like to bring to like blah blah blah. Up the. By the way, that screen is the screen, not my laptop.
going in and out. So
Isn't detecting it maybe?
no, it's not detecting it. Anyway.
Just plug in. And yeah, they lug this big oven onto the ship, and then one of them comes up with this big bag, and it's like clanging like metal as they carry it up, and then they just dump the bag down. And you're like, anyway, you want us to put this?
Yes, we're gonna put it at the front. Yes, front. Front of ship. Front of ship.
Front of the ship.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. This can be a little oven.
Oh,
Front
okay.
of the ship.
Where do y'all want this oven? At the back of the ship?
What the hell?
Well, probably for the smoke if you're going to be cooking. The scent will not travel through the whole.
Yeah, let's go back.
Do not burn this ship down trying to make one. The hell is this?
I mean,
Listen, cook some OC. Get some wax under it, get some coating, it'll be good. As long as the fire can't touch the wood, we're in the clear.
Okay.
I'm confident in Tintin. He's from the sea.
I would rather show y'all what I'm doing instead of tell you. I think if showing you would be better.
That's what my ex-girlfriend said.
What? Wait a minute.
That's surprising. Speaking of
I guess put it in the middle, Rick.
surprising,
Center, Rick. Rick. Put it in the center.
oh cool. So if we like hit a wave too fast,
Yeah, and you fall backwards.
yeah, I mean like,
Goodbye, life.
yep.
What's our captain? What's the guy that?
That's
steered
blind.
it?
Yeah,
What
it's
a
gonna
blind
be
thing
good.
that- Boom.
Can we put a guardrail up or something?
No, we're just gonna be
Blind's
eating
not
them.
He'll just slide right into that. Yeah. Same.
Hey, Blige, do you feel comfortable with this right here? You know that stool is kind of unsteady.
It'll be all right, you know. It'll.
He like looks at the element and he's like, fucking hell. And he just goes back to preparing for the ship.
See, he's fine, and we have his blessing to eat him if he falls in.
You want to be much.
Did y'all bring the collars as well?
Oh yeah, they're in the bag there.
How many of them were there?
Just the two.
Okay, then I gave them a gold each.
Oh, sorry. No, you're not asking how many colors. You're asking how many of them there are. DM. There's 4 of them.
So I give them all one gold.
Got it. Not bad for a no-york. They'll walk off. They dump the bag back on the chest and they head back, wheeling the chest. The other one turns around and says, "Do you need your boat pushed out? Looks like you're pretty close to the beach."
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll appreciate that.
No problem. These 4 big orcs get to the back of the boat and they just start just pushing the boat out, and it hits the wave and starts to float. And you guys furl the sails, unfurl the sails, raise the anchor. And the ship starts to, move fairly steadily off. There's quite a breeze going along the shore.
Thank you!
You should have. Yes.
You're welcome.
Should have been doing Thornwick.
Thank you for bringing down the sales gold.
Wait, is everyone on the ship that's supposed to be on the ship? Did we do
We're the
a
only
roll call?
ones that went away.
We were the only ones that left. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Gull's just on the beach waving.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God.
He's a liar.
Yeah, he is.
He's a liar.
Y'all just let it happen.
Ooh, what?
Mm.
God?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lying to his father's face with us right there.
No, God is the
Gold was
he's the turtle.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you said
Gull's like,
Cardinal.
God, you're a good man.
Good God?
Good guy.
I mean, come on, man. What is wrong with having someone here who is going to always vouch for us?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they're not.
We
taking
got
it.
2,000 gold out of it.
Exactly.
He can tell white lies. It's a white lie, by the way. It's not really a lie.
That's a fucking huge.
I said he beat the small ones, not the big one.
I mean, but
Boom,
you
boom.
can't really be
You ready?
bad.
"Oh, I'm ready."
Okay, it's 2 things. You want to look at the collars first? Oh, no, never mind. The collars isn't for you. Let's go. Let's go. No, don't worry about it. Let's go.
With the collars.
No.
He's into some kinky stuff, Boom Boom.
Oh, baby.
It's a big ass dollar. It's a
I
big
don't know
guy.
what that fits, but that's a big bitch.
Mhm.
Indeed.
How he likes them.
It's a big one.
I'm with Boom Boom now.
You're upstairs. If this oven is
The
here.
oven's right
We have to go
here.
downstairs.
For what? There is nothing downstairs. These collars do not fit through the door.
We're not worrying about the collars. We're going to cook. We'll be back.
Sound like you're cooking up some crystals.
So what?
I
You're Breaking Bad episode.
Pretty much the same thing.
mean, live from
But
is
here it's
very
legal.
good.
All right. I do not know what they're doing. I'm actually kind of nervous.
Actually, I believe me and Tin Ton were there. Not Tin Ton, of course he was there. Che. I just don't care to tell you. So
Wait, what? I do not know what you mean.
you'll find out.
Sure.
Okay, so you begin the sail. You're heading back to Golapa,
Yeah.
Golana, the
Yeah.
big island.
The big island.
The big island, Golapa.
Which is, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's probably going to take you. I think it took you about a day and a half before, so it'll take you about the same. Might take you closer to 24 hours this time. You've got like there's a good wind behind you. The ship is traveling at some speed towards the island. That you can't see it ahead, but you know you're in the right direction. So you have about a 24-hour period. What would you like to be doing in the 24-hour period?
I am being captained by someone on top of the ship with a 8 to 5 and just hanging out. I am paying attention to the ocean, just looking around.
Okay. You can roll a perception, but unless you're looking for something particular.
Well, I mean, we were told about something before, so I'm just trying to make
Okay,
sure
so you're
we
looking for
find
like
it.
something in the water. Roll just a general perception check is fine.
13.
13. Yeah, you see like some dolphins. Like a few times you see like a big fin of like some kind of like you know they're like a sort of basking shark type creature that just feeds off small organisms in the water. But in general you don't see a whole ton in the sea. Why did this suddenly
You don't
switch
see
off
anything
again?
at all. Where'd the water
So
go?
yours is fine over there?
It's gone back to main screen. It's like it's not seeing it. It's like it's not plugged in properly at the screen.
Okay.
It's always something.
Oh, wait, something. You wanna just Chromecast it?
I guess I'll have to.
Oh, you said Comcast it. Like, that's not even a company, man.
Chromecast it.
Things not gonna be putting on me.
They got
Comcast is a company.
They're owned by Verizon now, aren't they? Aren't they gone?
Nope.
Oh.
I can't Chromecast that particular thing, so I don't have it on
Entire screen.
Chrome. So why doesn't really matter at this point? Okay, so yeah, you guys are traveling through the ocean. You have a look. Yeah, you don't really see anything particular that is, that is causing any problems or any kind of creatures like that. You do obviously some creatures, seagulls, things like that. Anything else anyone else wants to do?
I am just hanging out.
Azul was checking the.
Yeah, I mean,
Water
there's
for-
nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't really see anything as such.
I'm just chilling. I am smoking up top with Vlad.
You already know I'm with Boom Boom. Milking the scorpions first.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead and roll a animal handling check.
I milked that scorpion.
8.
Eight.
Should have moved my dice.
So you do manage to extract some of the venom from the scorpions, but in the process, you do get stung by one of them. So please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, wow.
They have super venom, and it does 36
Sure.
damage every 2
Natty
seconds.
one.
And that
Oh god.
Damn.
you pass out for like half an hour, just on the floor, and then when you come to, Boom Boom has drawn like a mustache and glasses on you with like
He's that kind of guy.
a cold thing, and he's just in the corner like when you wake up.
I don't know, so I still got it on for it right now.
Anybody else?
Oh.
Now
You
I'm
doing
starting
anything
to-
with your dog?
Yeah. I'm going to use the ring of animal influence to just speak with the dog.
Does it allow you to speak back to you, or you can just command it to do stuff?
It has like 3 things you can do. There's like animal friendship, and I gotta roll like a d20 for that. Then there's fear, and then it just says speak with animals. It doesn't say.
Oh yeah, you can then.
Yeah, speak with
Yeah, it's
animals
actual
is
spell.
legit.
spell to cast.
Yeah, you're legit having a conversation.
So yeah, what do you say to it?
That's why I get
Rook, we're heading back to Golapa. I know you've been on this ship the whole time. Would you like to accompany us into the city?
Says I follow you. Yeah. I follow you. Yeah. Can I have a ball?
Yes.
Yeah, ball.
Squirrel.
Exactly.
Bird.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's a dog. Anything else you would like to do?
I'm playing with Apex.
No, I
Is
still.
that what your dog is called?
You're playing Apex.
I keep forgetting I do have those slippers. I'm gonna go around the ship and look through the portholes. Just spy on everyone.
Are you trying to like teach Apex anything or anything like that?
You
Follow
follow
me,
the side.
baby.
I'm teaching him like basic commands.
Okay, roll an animal handling check.
Apex pisses.
Yay.
Would I have any advantage?
I guess, so you're okay, you got a little space.
Would I have any advantage to something training him for a while?
No, he's a puppy.
Is it a puppy?
In the future, maybe.
Ooh, 22.
Oh, okay. You manage like in the 24-hour journey, you manage like all basic commands with him. Like he's still having a bit of trouble with stay because he just wants to keep following you wherever you're going. But like all of the other commands, like sit and leave it and roll over, like you get them down mostly.
So their dog is like massive or just small?
Massive.
No,
He's got a
my-
tiny little
my-
like
you got
Shih
what?
Tzu,
Oh god, and then you got.
and he's got like a wolf,
Yeah.
like a baby
Dog,
wolf,
big wolf.
pretty much. Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do in that time frame?
Then I'm just literally on the side of the ship looking through portholes.
Like on
Can
the
I make
side.
a
Yes, I have
make
those
a
slippers still.
perception roll? Because I feel like someone's like looking at me while I was.
Sure.
Wow.
Well, actually, first roll is stealth. Unless you're trying not to be stealthy.
Well, I guess since he wants to do that, let's see what's going on. 16.
I do have a question before.
What was your perception roll?
He has high perception.
17.
I mean, you hear some noise and you look out, and there's no one there. So you kind of got away. You saw him like come to this, like, what the fuck? And you're like, what? You scurry back up.
Okay.
So you thought maybe you did hear something outside, but you didn't see anything as such.
Okay.
You creepy.
How long would it take us to milk?
Including the half hour of you being passed out, it probably took you about a couple of hours to get like, you got like a couple of vials of scorpion venom, scorpion poison.
So now, I want to try to go up there and cook some.
Okay. Are you literally cooking it like meth?
Like
Like crystal?
alcohol.
Or you're making an alcohol out of it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you go up there.
I mean, brew.
And when we
Brew some,
yeah, I want to brew some. So when we go up there, then I want to look around, make sure nothing's following us, anything like that.
Okay, so you take a quick look into the ocean and roll.
Y'all sneaky little
I
bitches.
love
Oh, yeah. What's going on here?
Literally a
That's
cop and a
me.
captain.
Nat 20.
I don't know
I
why.
wish I had more to tell you.
Yeah.
You scan the ocean. You do see a couple of shiny flits through the water, and you point them out to Ned, and he like casts his rod over a few times, catches a couple of big tuna for the boat. So like Lana is super happy, and she goes to like slicing up the tuna, and she brings you all like completely fresh out of the sea sliced tuna strips. So like what's it called?
Sushi.
Yeah, they're just raw fish
Baked
sushi. The one that's just no rice, but just fish. She brings you that. Sashimi, yeah. So yeah, you all, as you're eating, get delivered this like lovely, like salty, fishy tuna from the ocean. But yeah, you don't see anything as such.
Alright.
So yeah, you then get up to the oven. It takes you like a good hour or so to work out like how to turn it on properly, how to get the heat to a good temperature, and not to set the ship on fire. Like a load of basics.
And I'm like watching over your shoulder.
Yeah. Blythe keeps like the shit like
Blythe!
yeah.
You know what we're doing, Blythe, don't you?
I look there like that fucking alcohol. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh god.
I got you, Blythe.
So you said it right there.
I
in
know
front
I'll know when I see it.
of the literal mercenary cop, but okay. Isn't that what you are or something?
Did you ask that? Wait, you asked that out loud?
Yeah, because
Oh, I said,
just
no! Do you not understand? We stop people from pirating. That's what we do on the seas.
So it's cool when we do illegal things.
What
Nice.
illegal things have we done besides the shit that you got us to do?
Okay, you didn't hear Blythe. I'll take it as
Making alcohol is not.
It's not illegal.
Mm,
Do I wish it was? It would taste so much better.
Stealing alcohol.
Yes.
is illegal.
Oh yeah, can you make it illegal, Captain? So then, I feel dangerous.
Danger is a great flavor, by the way. I felt it multiple times this past few weeks.
Yeah, it's making your own homebrew moonshine is not illegal.
a few weeks.
What?
Huh?
Did you drink more than once?
No, brink of death. Something you haven't experienced yet.
That's
I
right.
have. I'm literally the only one here that has.
No.
No.
Yeah, he said like he was the only one. I'm literally the only one here.
No.
You three have not.
The only other one is
Yeah.
but yes, I know. Anyway, what are you making? Are we selling?
What a flexing argument. Come on, I have
Yeah. Weird flex, but okay.
I am trying to produce good quality moonshine. And then yes, so we can sell. And we can bargain with it.
Fair.
So we need some barrels though. I want to make a lot. So next time we stop, I think we need to get some barrels.
How do we have no
Barrels?
barrels on here?
We have barrels, but they should be filled with things.
Just throw it out.
What?
I'm fairly
We
sure
need
we're
to go
never
get
gonna
barrels.
use
We'll
them.
get some more. It is no
Yes.
problem. It's not that
I
expensive.
know we have one barrel right now, but
We have a few downstairs that hold food and like salt and stuff like that, but we need more for whatever you're trying to do here.
yeah, I need more sugar too.
Sure. That works.
I'm okay. How many days are we planning on spending on Kalana?
I want to drop off and then
The next day.
sell this shit and go.
I mean,
Because we
can't
need
we?
to go to the Red Sea, or I mean the.
No, it
Flaming
says over
reef.
there the flaming reef. Now we have to be very careful. This is going to not be an easy trip.
Isn't that around where Homegirl's ship got ate? Fun.
We were already over there.
Yes,
They
this
want
is
us to-
further than
Aren't we like crossing through it now?
Yeah, so from everything that I know of, that is high pirate territory.
Hey, go
And that
home.
may be a place we can get shot
He
down.
sneaks up when you're talking. Boo sneaks up and just starts pouring sugar, and he's like, "No, continue."
That's fine. Yes, we might get shot there. So there are a few things that we might want to look into. Actually, when we get to Golapa, we might want to make alternate flags that are just very neutral.
You can't tell.
I mean, aside from that, how
Do we make our own logo?
how do we get the ship
Yes.
in there?
Wait, do we have a name yet? Did we
Yes.
come up?
Oh wait, us personally?
Yeah, our group, our ship. I mean, our ship has.
But
a name.
even if we have neutral flags, will that protect us from the pirates? Because I mean,
I
pirates kind of only care about who's on the ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
So-
they have alliances.
Well, I believe this area is more of a pirate council, meaning a conglomerate of pirates from the stuff we know in the past, right? Okay, the stuff we know in the past. This is like the hideout, chill spot for all pirates.
Nice. So can we like get parrots and wear patches and go in there and be one?
Fantastic. I really
Yes.
don't
Shay
know.
gets it.
Don't know
Yeah,
if
I
I
understand the
want to do
concept, but not for it. Let me be clear.
You are clearly for it.
Bye.
that. I do not even know if I want you to
hypothesize
go
it
with
might
us.
work.
Do we want to go there first, or do we want to fix her mental state first?
I'm not even crazy, so.
I wouldn't know. I would rather go to the Flaming Reef just because going to like find someone to
Assist.
assist is gonna take some time.
Especially with our
What?
What?
Like in the background, you just see him, like you see, Boom Boom just like putting like drops of some weird like viscous blue liquid into like a bowl of like bubbling sugar, and he's like, "What? Don't mind me. Look over there.
You're doing great, Bruno. Doing great.
Distract them.
I do not. What?
They won't want to see what I'm putting next."
What are you? What kind of concoction are you
Are
making?
we making more of that
Good shit.
venom shit
No,
that nearly killed Shay?
no, not the same, no sir. I mean,
I honestly think that
no,
you nearly killed Jay.
I sort of believe that because you was left alone again with Shay, and then all of a sudden,
Looking at packages.
I'll have you know that package has him talking with his dog. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fuck the guy who can talk to animals.
Has Shay ever said anything to an animal? He has never said anything to one
front of you?
animal.
Sure, you don't know that he can talk to animals.
I don't know what he can do. He can talk to animals. I mean, he can talk to them.
Yeah, it's a cool
It's a fair
ring and all that, but I don't think it's worth one of our lives.
It clearly wasn't. Jay's still alive, isn't he?
I mean, she's not wrong. Still alive, but it wasn't pretty.
my head hurts.
Anyway,
Can you finish that very?
Just let me know when we get to the island. I'm going below.
This is gonna take me another 10 hours or so. So, you guys want to do something else? Then feel free. Just don't disturb me.
I got some playing cards.
I said, don't disturb me.
Don't disturb me.
No, I gotta focus on this.
Boom, boom, I'm going to be with you
Moonshine.
doing this because I want to learn.
Good job, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this one, and he like starts to like teach you how he's making the moonshine. He's like, this like he's put the sugar down into like some kind of like it's like all melted down into like a caramel almost. Then he's pouring in this like disgusting blue like viscous liquid into it, and it all bubbles up and it turns to a green color. And then he's like adding like water over time, letting it boil away, and adding a bit more water, and it boil away, and adding a bit more water. And eventually, over like 6 or 7 hours, he's got like a big like glass, like metal and glass pot of like bubbling like heated liquid. And he's like, just gotta let it simmer there for some time, let the let the magic happen, as it were.
Yes.
Yeah, that we should have maybe about 6-7 pints of this, I'd say. We need to maybe dilute it a little bit, depending on how much a kick you want it to have. And then we'll be good, but gotta keep that focus on.
What name do you want to call it?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's call it give me a moment, I'll think about it. I want to call it something with a boom boom, but in the end, I didn't make that. I didn't get that ingredient. It's all you. So I don't know. What if we call it Blue Lagoon? Like blue like you, and lagoon like and also the sea, and a lagoon like the sea.
how about Boom Lagoon?
Boom Lagoon.
How about the blue boom?
Blue Boom Boom. No, that's just my name with blue in front.
But you got the two blue people representing for you. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Blue Boom Lagoon.
No, it's too much. That's blue lagoon.
BBL. Blue Boom Lagoon.
I prefer it.
BBL.
Okay.
That's just
I like it.
Blue Boom?
Maybe a Blue Boom Waters. BBW. That would be good. BBW.
No.
You don't like BBW?
Boom Blue Crafts.
You know what? Let's do the BBW.
BBW.
What was the W?
Blue Boom Waters.
I like the lagoon though. It's so funny. It was good.
But BBL just doesn't have the same ring to it. Something about BBW just appeals to me. You know?
Let's go back to circle the table for that one.
Alright. Anyway,
Wait a minute. Do we have any big people? We are.
So we rolled natural 18. So yeah, after 8 or so hours, you try some, and it like friggin' blows your head off, but it's fucking good shit. Like it's really nice.
Alright.
It's like pure
Got a
blue,
mark
like
on his
the
head.
color of the dragon there. It's got that kind of like pure blue, almost sparkly look to it.
Blythe, I want you to try.
Fuck yeah, I thought you never asked. And he like scoops a little tiny thimble in.
He's like a connoisseur.
Fucking hell! Delightful.
Good. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
penny
Bumble.
for that. But I can have that one, right?
Yes.
Good.
Not the
Give me
whole
that.
thing.
Okay, never mind.
You got a mug. Yes, here's the
A
mug.
mug! Yeah, let's go! And he just starts like
He
sipping
has
it.
to drive.
I drive better when I'm drunk. In fact, you haven't seen me when
I will say there was one time where we were getting our shit kicked by mermaids that someone was passed out.
Well,
Worst
I mean,
sleep
was the
time.
driving bad?
The driving was non-existent.
Was it bad?
He was like,
He has a good
There we
point.
go! Good, okay.
It's a good
Okay, so
point.
you got, you start to see the island.
actually,
Oh, you want to do something?
I would like to take a shot.
Uh-oh.
Together.
Sure. Blue boys.
BBW.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Blue Boys
We're
water.
gonna do BBW together?
Only way to do it.
This is why we should have went with Boom.
It's better together.
That
Yeah,
way
I
they could
take
take BBC.
Okay, roll a constitution saving throw both.
Oh shit.
18.
Oh,
Nice.
Constitution. Whoa. It's hot though. God damn. It would be 23.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it just tastes real good. Actually, it's like, it's super sweet, but like you get that like big kick of heat of alcohol when you gulp it down, and it just like burns the throat, but in a good way.
Nice.
Very, very tasty.
So like sure, easy. Orange. That's right.
But
It says you're gonna sleep.
Hmm?
Just sleep spell on yourself. Go to sleep.
Why?
So yeah, you left in the morning. It's real late evening. It's getting to really late in the evening. You're actually quite close to shore, so you could stay up till like 4 a.m. and actually dock at night if you wanted to, or you could anchor the ship offshore for the evening, sleep, and then dock in the morning, early in the morning, whichever one you prefer. Or you could, or technically speaking, you could dock and sleep on the ship, and then but you would have to pay the docking fee if you docked and stayed one night.
Sheet.
But it's
Let's
not
just
like
stay here.
tons of money.
Let's just.
No, let's go ahead now.
Just
Well, we
to make it
just,
easier.
you know,
Less
like-
of a headache.
Alright, I'm sitting down thinking though. 'cause
We
I'm just thinking
anchor,
about-
and then
for
you
pirate
have to
ships,
swim.
normally, amateur pirate ships, I would know. Is there anything that they would do to kind of show them that they're part of the pirates, but they're not like high ranked?
Roll.
More like a just.
You mean some secret thing the pirate ships do to show other pirate ships they're pirate ships,
Yes.
or something that they do when they're obviously pirate ships?
No, when they're showing that they're part of the pirates.
So if there was another secretly hidden pirate ship here, they would know that you're a pirate. Is that
Yes.
what your goal is?
Yes.
Roll a history check. So what's that? Intelligence,
Flash
right?
of
Or
the
wisdom,
ship's
I think.
headlights.
You said intelligence.
Yeah.
That's
Why don't check if history is
That too.
Yeah,
I mean,
history
you go
is
against them all the
intelligence,
time.
so.
Advantage?
I know. It's so bad.
No, because it would be something like specific, and your character probably just doesn't care. Like you haven't
know.
really noticed. All you do is blast the shit out
Yeah,
of
when
shit.
I'm
So
told to
you're
shoot
just
him, I
like-
know that. So I'll just think, yeah.
You're trying to think about it, and you're like, I don't think. All I remember is them being on fire, and it was mostly my fault. So, you remember there was some like flags and stuff, but they were mostly on fire too. You know if that was maybe they were supposed to be
First
on
thing I'll shot
fire.
first,
Yeah, so not really. You don't notice that there's any special like markings that a pirate ship would have.
Alright. So, we pull, it's
We
nighttime,
out. Sleep.
chilling. If Blob needs to switch off, I can steer the ship.
No, we're docking. Sleep.
I know, but it's a long drive, so if we want to.
No, Blythe's like, I don't know, there's something in this drink, but I'm fine. I'll be awake.
Oh no.
No, I'm good. That was it. Let's go.
Don't.
Yeah, he actually quite easily sails the ship into a dock or a mooring. He sails it like on your instructions closer to the market side of the island this time, so it's a shorter walk to the market, a little bit further away from the Bronze Theatre, but I mean, the docks are all in the same place mostly. Yeah, and as you dock in, it's like super early in the morning. It's like 2:30 a.m. And there is still some like dock hands moving around. Most of them are just sort of like sluggishly like moving around and like putting some stuff on, just like wheeling something really tragically. All of the HR dock hands are like putting stuff on, moving stuff off, and like they're just, and there's quite a few more of them than you saw even the last time, working on some of the ships at night. It seems like there's like they're sought after in the early mornings because they're very astute and awake.
They got that in their system.
Probably meth, like you gave.
So yeah, the as you come in, there's like a young lady dwarf at the dock, and she's like, I like that. It's a discount in the morning. Are you heading off now or just anchoring for the night?
Anchoring for the night, and we'll be out your hair tomorrow.
Fantastic. 5 gold, please. At the ship's name.
The ship's name is High Sea-san. And I show him the documents.
Got it, not it close. Thank you. 5 gold. Thank you very
They give him
much.
5 gold.
Very good. We'll moor it. If you need anyone, there's a dockhand here at all times.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so you guys, are you all just gonna head in to sleep? Or are you gonna post watches or anything like that?
I mean, it was early. I'm assuming.
Sleep.
Yeah, I would have slept a little bit I would have chilled a little bit on the ship beforehand. Like, I believe it's live. So right now I'm good. It's like early in the morning, like 8 probably ish or 6ish.
No, it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
You don't sleep?
well, do we want to drop Bri off?
No.
No.
Just bear in mind, yeah, if you don't sleep, you will get fatigued. You'll have a point of fatigue.
Oh, well, yeah. I said I would
You do need
sleep
to take
probably
a good like 6 hours.
10-ish until you rolled up and paid and then went back to sleep.
So you go back to sleep till around like 10, right?
No, if everybody else is asleep and I just have to get up to pay, then can we get up like it? Like,
Well, you docked, paid
Yeah.
in the same time frame. You got to pay the second you dock.
yeah, but I'm saying if
3
you went to sleep at 10 and I woke up just to he's like, hey, we closed. I just want to go up.
Wait, why would you go to sleep at 10? You
'Cause
docked at 3. You would go to sleep at 3.
You missed what I'm saying. While we was on the way here, right?
You slept.
Can we have went to sleep at 10 and then I get up just to pay and say we're docking here?
Retroactively, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, you could have slept.
That way it's not wasted.
Yeah, okay, so the others go to sleep, but you'd slept.
I'm in the captain's
way.
quarters anyway, so just knock on my door black when you docking.
Cool. So yeah, you paid. So everyone else has gone to bed, but you are now up. So is there anything you'd like to do for like 8 hours while you wait for everyone else?
Wait, would everybody be asleep at 3? Would they? Everybody go to sleep early?
I asked you, do you want to go there and sleep, or do you want to sleep
Well, you said
and then go?
you said like
you
anchor
said you want to.
and sleep.
Yeah. Do you want to? I said, did you want to anchor and sleep, or go to the dock and sleep? And you said, go to the dock and sleep.
Oh, fine. I never either way. We'll just say we all went to sleep then. Because
Oh.
my point was we
You
all
might
went to sleep early, and then I'm the only person who got up,
My guy
paid.
wouldn't have went
Like,
to sleep yet
yeah,
because he was doing the liquor thing still.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so you all
because
go.
Preston character was asleep way beforehand. He left everybody a long time ago.
Yeah. He got mad at
So I
Pixie.
figured everybody went to sleep while we was riding up here.
I asked you specifically.
Yeah.
Sure,
What did you
that's
want to do?
Sure.
You said dock and sleep. I
Sure.
mean, you could retroactively do it if you want. Either way, I'm going to just say you get up at 10,
Sure.
and what do you want to do?
I'll wait till y'all.
Yeah, you all rouse at around, like, between 8 and 10 in the morning. having had a decent night's sleep. Yeah, and the city is bustling. There's a lot of people outside. The docks have a lot more ships than before. There's a couple of really large ships that are almost a similar size to the Duo Sea, but they are like cargo ships, and they're getting, just tons of cargo is getting brought onto those ships.
Yeah.
It's like
it got fuzzy.
Oh.
Continue. I was listening.
so yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Alright, so you ready? We'll go drop off Ra, see if they have any information that we can know about this reef area. I'm sure they know more
I
than
want
we
to go
do.
back to the pamphlet lady and see what she tell you about that one.
Oh, I'm going to her.
I actually want to
Boom,
meet
boom.
this lady.
Yeah.
Give me some of that liquor, boom, boom.
You want to take a bottle or two to sell? Or how many? We got about. After we got about 5.5 pints here. How many would you like?
There are pirates and a thief
3 pints.
guild here.
3 pints. I got you. Hold on there. Wait a minute. I made this little. And he's like pulls out this little wooden thing, and it's basically like one of those Starbucks coffee holders with like pint bottles, like old milk bottle styles. That are just like almost glowing with this bright blue liquid. He hands them over to you.
Thank you. How much will you want to sell these for?
I gotta say, I have no idea.
Right now, I'm not going to sell them.
I have no idea how
I'll
much.
make,
Gonna get some interest.
yeah.
I like it.
Question. I don't know really what else your ideas are, but can we give a cup of each to Gal? What's the Latin name of it?
I was already going to that.
Okay.
I
Go
mean,
Go
Lofi.
Lofi. Because I want to see if they know anything about the reef.
The reef and her.
I'm not.
She has a lot of people.
This guy.
She has a lot of people, so she might have somebody on hand that can open her mind.
I don't think she wants it. You will keep trying to force that on her. She does
She
not.
did not say no.
Whoa.
Well,
She's talking to you, Patricia.
Now I'm feeling a
Fantasia,
little,
if you do not want him to do that,
little
just say
jumped
no.
on both of you. She does not want it, and she didn't say no. Jesus.
Hey, he was looking out for you. But okay. Figure out what you want to do. Either way, I'm going to this shop right now.
You want to shop or drop off first? I say drop off.
It's
first.
on the way to the theater.
Okay, let's go.
We're in the
It's
marketplace.
not really on the way to the theatre.
I thought it was in the marketplace.
You
We
know,
were
The
far
shop
away
is in the
from
market,
each
the
other.
theatre is.
Yeah.
Remember when we went
If
to
it's a
that
big
time?
circle, the market is down bottom right, the market is middle left.
Yeah.
Oh, when you said we parked by the market.
You
Right.
parked by the market.
So,
So you can go into the market quickly and
That's
then
what
up to the
he's saying,
theatre.
yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
On the way is like market theatre.
Yeah, that's fine. I was going to go to the shop and then go, because most of these thieves guild people, they're not up early anyway. Let's be honest.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. And so, everyone else?
I'm gonna head towards the druidic village.
Oh, yeah, so.
Yes, why not?
Okay.
Do you guys need me to accompany you?
No, I didn't know if you wanted someone to accompany you.
No, I'm good.
He'll be
Unless-
fine. He's a big
Unless someone
boy.
wants to come with. Guys?
When you're going, can you see about the wizard or someone that can
Sure, I'll
help
go
out the
with you.
situation?
No, there you go.
Whatever. Guys will come with me then. Shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll head towards the, what is it called again?
Druidic village.
Gold Village.
Gold Village.
So you would have to ask around a bit because
Yeah.
you obviously don't really know where it is.
Yeah,
so,
just heard of it.
yeah, just to let you know.
So I'll head into the market and ask around.
Okay.
Some
Roll
local
an
vendors.
investigation check.
Yeah, there is something I need to do here.
14.
14, yeah. I mean, you ask a few people. You finally come to this sort of old man. He's like, "Oh yeah, Gold Village. It's probably a good 2 days walk from here.
Days walk.
If you ride, maybe a day. Once you get into the wildlands, quite dangerous. You would need to
maybe you can take care of yourselves, but normally they hire a guide or someone, a group of people to guide them through there. Only some of the more powerful druids travel alone in the wildlands.
Oh shit. That's good to know. We almost went there without knowing.
It's a good job you asked around.
Very bad. Well, I think I'll have to go around. What's your name again? So, and how can I find you again if I?
My name's Jeffrey, and I mean, this is my little store here.
Jeff with a G? Jeff?
J-E-O-F, Reed.
J-E-O-F.
Apostrophe R-E. Jeff Reed.
We need to find the game.
Yes, my little shop is here. I sell potatoes. Baked potatoes, they're delicious. They're some of the best.
Do you have sweet potatoes by any chance?
Sometimes. Right now, no, they're not in season, I'm afraid, sweet potatoes. But, yes, yeah. Sometimes sweet potatoes.
Okay. What kind of? Do you have yellow potatoes by any chance?
What's yellow? I mean, not potatoes, yellow.
Small yellow potatoes.
No, don't have the bigger potatoes. My wife, she makes a great cheese, and we put the cheese in the potato, and then sometimes beans if we can find them around, you know, I get some good beans, but mostly cheese and potato.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any beans?
Not right now, no beans.
What about cheese? Do you have some cheese?
I definitely have cheese, that's what we
Can I buy some cheese off you?
Oh yeah, I should buy some cheese off me.
What kind of cheese do you have?
Well, it's homemade cheese, I like to call it. My wife is called Brianna, so we call it Brie. Very interesting cheese. I think it's a very unique name. It melts very well.
Can I get a small piece so I can
If you would like to try it,
Yeah.
Is it a like toothpick?
Good, right? Good, yeah.
Fast forward.
Small piece.
I'll get a
Half a pound of Brie, got it?
Got it. That's a.
To be 2 silver, please.
Oh, that's nothing. I give him 3. I'll take one for
Oh,
that information.
We're nice people.
No, we're not.
Maybe not you.
Oh, I'm not the one who robbed the city, thank you. And then lied to give it back.
We didn't lie.
Guys, I think we'll have to travel to the village some other time. It's gonna take us all to go there and a few days. But it gives us a reason to come back from the flaming reef. Yeah. I need to stop by. I need to connect with people.
I mean, we could just leave them here and just go.
No.
I mean, good, but he says 2 days on foot walking, but I mean, I can transform him into a cheetah and get another cheetah, and we can get there in like 6 hours if we run.
Cheetah speed.
That cheetah will get fucking smashed.
That's what I'm saying.
You carry him. You be like, his legs still touching the ground over me.
You might as well kill me now.
Yeah. Unmagic me.
Send me back. Unsummon.
Send me back to the other fucking land, wherever it was. Actually, kill me. Just kill me.
Okay, so I guess we head back into the market.
Yes, you catch up with Azul at the one shop as he is.
I go to
arguing.
Sphinx.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
You know, you walk in, like, ding, 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 the door opens, and the shop.
Mosca.
Oh, hello!
Hey.
How is that one treating you?
This
Having a lot of fun, I bet.
a piece of shit. Okay.
And
Alright.
how
Wait.
dare you?
So, excuse me, I do not want to be rude here, but you gave me this one, and it does not do anything of use.
Well, I mean, how many times have you used it?
I used it twice, 3 times.
Well, that's not a very large subject group, is it? How many
It's
times?
made me shrunk. Okay? It's put grass on the ground.
Well, that's very useful.
That is not useful at all. It did it underwater.
Well, that's interesting, at least, don't you think?
Look. I'm sure you run a very great establishment here.
I do run a great establishment here.
So I'm wondering if you
Listen,
have an exchange policy.
Let me... Okay, here's the deal.
if you've used it you said how many times you used it? Two times.
Yes.
That is not many times, to be fair. If you have used it 5 times and still you don't think it's useful, I will give you your money back.
Use it twice right now.
No.
You're an idiot.
Look,
Zool.
look,
Don't,
please.
don't let her hustle.
Look, I'm sorry, but
I was
2
like,
times is not a large subgroup.
That
I'm
is-
not a scientist, but I would tell you that if I flipped a coin 2 times and landed on a head, do you think I don't think there's a tails there?
He's hustling you, man. Don't
Look at
take
me.
that.
I would like to know if there's exchange policy here. I spent a lot of money. I think you have a great place. There were some other things here. I would like to give it back to you so you can sell it to someone else. That way.
Well, I mean, you're telling me it's broken. Why would I
No.
want to buy a broken item?
Now, you figure out what argument you are trying to make here.
Well, you're telling me it's broken. I think it's fine, but you're convincing me right now that it's broken. I mean, you must have broken it.
Use it right now.
Prove it works. Isn't it?
Make that patch of grass appear.
She is literally hustling you right now. You gotta put her in her place.
I don't know what to do
Use
here.
it on our pamphlet.
Use it on her
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
Nah.
Use it on the shelf.
So where would actually I cannot. I undertuned to it.
Oh my.
So I would like to give it back to you.
Oh my.
If you do not mind, and we'll get another one of your wands instead.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, damn! That was a natural 20. 19 plus whatever my persuasion is.
Whatever my persuasion is. Oh boy.
Did you count my
Minus
persuasion? No, it's up. So
I did that
22.
for him.
22. I'm just going to
Wait, what even is this? Oh, it's 6.
this music sounds like what her shop would have.
Mm-hmm. So she like to throw jokes and stuff.
It sounds like a clown fiesta to me.
Yeah. That legit
Now,
is a
even
clown.
the product that we gave you, you remember? That wind product?
It's a fact.
You should give her some of that.
Well,
If you're gonna sell, I want
you pay it?
Oh shit! How much did we pay for that? So it's Preston. How
I
much did
think
we
you paid
pay?
600
I paid 600 gold for the sword.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure.
10 times.
for the one.
Yeah.
No, for the wand?
Yeah.
No, no, I think you
No, I
want
thought
the
it was
It was much
like
than
300 or
that.
something.
I thought.
Wasn't the one 3,000 or something?
It was something ridiculous.
More than y'all.
I just
For
know
what
it was.
happened for it.
What episode was it purchased?
Huh?
I know it was before we
What
went on
episode
the
was
walk.
it purchased? If I can find an episode.
It was the episode that they went
It
to
would
jail.
have to be when we got arrested.
What
Yeah.
year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 times. If we're selling to her, I can hustle her. I know how to do that. Y'all don't let me talk much, so I don't ever bring it up. But I can.
It's not up to me. I don't like the lady.
That's the point of hustling her and not giving her a fair price.
Yeah, that's why I'm just not going to talk to
I
her.
don't. It was episode
So
14.
it's up to you. If you want to, then yes.
Oh, yeah, it would have been about 600.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
red.
damn, I didn't even believe him.
So she says,
22.
well, I guess I could exchange it for one of these 2 wands, or you could trade it in for a small discount on one of my other wands if you like. I have this wand here, can help amplify some of your spells, whereas this one here allows you to cast multiple arcane missiles over a fairly long distance. That's all I have right now.
I'll try the first one.
Okay. Let me just double check what it does. Just make sure I don't.
That's a 20 though. Let's try. This damn music, bro.
Yeah, so she shows you like a spiraled it's quite a simple looking spiraled wand. It has it's almost like 3 wands spiraling together, and it has like small etched runes all the way down it. And she just says, yes, if this one here, if you use this one to and you point it whilst casting or channel your spell through it, it makes it slightly more effective. Makes it slightly more, it gives you more focus on the target of the spell, allowing you to hit with a better accuracy.
Yeah, so can I do the exchange with that one?
Certainly, I would allow you to exchange these 2 items if you would like.
Cool, and I switch it with her.
She says, it's a shame, it's a shame. She puts the other one away, hands you over the other one.
Can I roll and see if I think that this is a rip-off?
Roll a insight, so wisdom, insight check.
That's 18 already. Wisdom, 20.
She's gonna roll.
Wait, wisdom?
Yeah.
Wait.
That might be plus 5 on mine.
In that case, would I be able to roll deception to see if she's lying?
No,
That's what
deception
it's
is to lie.
Let's say-
No, I'm just talking about like if she's trying to be a charlatan.
20.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, I thought he was
You
looking
definitely
at the
feel
weapon.
like she's getting the better deal here, but you don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a whole ton better. But yeah, you think
You can call
you
it.
think that she's definitely playing it. She exchanged those items way too quickly, way too
I
happily,
mean,
but
you
she's
always
already
said you
reaching
don't
for
like
it.
her,
So
I stopped in the middle of it. Like, hold it up. Hold on. I feel as if this isn't an even trade.
well, I mean,
Even for our hardship and things that has happened with this wine, almost put us in some predicaments where he wouldn't even been able to come back to exchange this wine.
no problem for me. I'd already sold it. So I mean, listen. He was looking for something that could play some tricks on people.
What other
and
ones do you
excitement.
have?
This one is full of excitement.
Which other ones do you have?
Like I said, they have this
I think it's more about the price.
this wand here, and she shows it's like a solid black wand with a purple gem on the top, and she's like, this wand will allow you to fire arcane missiles over a long distance, and this one, and she has a gold case. And opens it up, and it looks similar to that one, but it's 15 different strands all wound around with gold lace through them and intricate carving. She's like, this one is quite powerful, and it would be a small trade towards the price of this one.
How much more?
She would say. Well, this one normally goes for around. The last one I sold was 15,000 gold. So I would allow you to take the price you paid off that price, so it would be about 14,400 gold.
She is literally trying to fuck you right now.
Wait, it was 600 for this one that we have.
So
And you said it was 15.
15, so you could pay 14,400. So, and this one, and for this one here, this one it takes maybe 5 or 6 years to create a one like this, and it hugely empowers your spells to do much larger damage.
This is the one that shoots out 3?
No, this is the one that is 15 different ones wound together with gold inlay
Oh,
and
yeah, I don't want that.
Just
I want the
the
one
one that
that
shoots out 3 missiles. She said she would give you a trade one trade for as well.
Mm-hmm. But the one I asked for was the empower one.
The one you asked for is the one that empowers your spell.
So how much? So these 2 that you showed me at first will go for how much?
They go between 5 and 800, depending.
It really doesn't mean. You do not leave at the time.
She already talked about Corey. I don't like her, so regardless, I'm not going to believe anything she says. I don't like her as a person. So you decide what you want to do.
Wow, well, I don't like you as a person.
Well-
Tell you what, the deal's off.
No, I'm not
You
saying
can pay
anything.
full price. Well, you're with this person.
Well, if The trade is wrong.
Well, hold on.
Either 1-to-1 trade or
Already
please
walked
get out of my shop.
I walked out.
I still haven't heard the one.
Are you trying to
She
say...
hands you the other one. Now go away, I don't want to see you again.
Jesus.
So if this does not work,
Tough titties.
tough titties.
In
Yes.
that case, we will be back. If
Ma'am.
this doesn't work.
If you are selling false weapons to the Proteus god, we will
Wow.
come back to this shop, and there will be issues. If you do not know
Feel free.
our work,
Feel free
Ma'am.
to come back to the shop if you do not know that I am a licensed seller. I've been checked, registered by the Platinum Anthem themselves. Feel free to bring your pathetic guard here.
y'all believe it?
Oh my.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Tim.
Absolutely
You don't
true.
know. You don't know if she's lying or that's what 10 says. So.
Okay.
She says, come back with your pathetic guard. Feel free. But get out of my sight.
And I walk out. I just walk out. Let me
Just
check
gonna
this.
allow that as a law?
Hmm?
Wow.
I thought y'all was gonna go see his fellow people. Chingays. Fellow people.
Chinny's like at the door, like, what the fuck am I saying? You kind of overheard most of that
Yeah,
conversation as you were like, you started to go in the door and you're like,
Tintin, you need to be a little bit careful with what you say around people.
No,
The
I
hell?
tell the truth.
I understand, but
She showed disrespect. She has pamphlets. If they God have the time to write a pamphlet, they're a joke.
it's okay. Okay. Me and Kaius
Yeah,
found out that the
Brochure,
druidic village that I
silent.
want to go to would take 2 days walking from here. So, it's a place to visit another time. Maybe perhaps when we get back from the Flaming Reef.
I agree.
I'm trying to tune to this weapon, so it's all.
no, you don't need to attune to it. It is
Oh.
I don't think so. It's just a Wonder the War Mage, so it gives you, it's basically the equivalent of you having a +1 attack weapon. So it gives you whilst you're holding it in your hand, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls determined by the one's rarity. It's just a normal, it's just uncommon.
Cool.
So, but it also means you ignore half cover when making a spell attack with the wand.
I like.
So it's quite good. So it's +1. So
Yeah.
it was +1 to attack rolls, so to hit. But yeah, it's just got one with the War Mage. It's quite
I have
useful.
to remember
It's
that.
quite useful.
What do you want to do?
I have to
It's
remember
not
that.
as cool as the one that's Wonder though.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
I think we should go ahead and go drop off
Ravada.
Ravada and then speak with, I guess, Goruluthi about, I mean, what should we be like, I guess, expecting when we go to Flaming Reef.
Ravada, are you
I
ready
mean,
to go?
I don't know if we're going
Wait,
to be
she's
able
been
to,
here?
like, get in without getting attacked.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, they sink our ship. I'm kind of useless underwater, so.
You did pretty good against those serpents.
Ravada, you ready to go?
You turn around and she's not even there.
Well,
She's just gone.
seems that worked out on its own. So, I think we should go see the
She rolled like a
planet.
25 on stealth to leave. She's just like,
Cool. I go. So we go to
I'm going
the
to check my
to-
little side satchel real quick.
go ahead.
I just looking at chicks.
Yeah, it's all there.
No racism. I made friends with that woman. Or the classism.
Alright, let's go.
What are you
So-
rolling for?
I don't know. We need to go to the Platinum Anthem or whatever after this.
No, we need to go to the.
No,
yeah,
because I need to see a damn Warforged. They said something about they have them as guards or some shit.
I do not know what this has to do with anything.
It has to do with me, thank you. Not everything's about you, Azul.
Of course, but I'm trying to figure out what is the point so I understand. I mean,
So I can see what the hell a Warforged is and why
I
I
start
keep
walking
thinking about it.
toward the bronze there.
I start following you.
While y'all talking.
So we go to the theater. Midday, right? About 11. 10, 11.
Yeah, it's probably about midday. Yeah, it's about 12. And yeah, you get to the theater, and there's some people starting to open up for like the early afternoon's shows. There's people putting up some new posters. There's number of sort of people outside just starting to do a couple of, soon they're doing some card tricks. There's a couple of jugglers out there. There's a number of these small children walking around, like looking at things in an interesting way. Definitely sneaking around.
I lean into our group and say, mind your pockets, lads. They like to go for coins.
Cool. What are you doing? You're just heading up to the entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, as you get up to the entrance, there's a couple of large guards. Actually, the large guard that you met before was standing there. He's standing there, and he's like, "Oh, you're back.
Yes. Maybe talk to Gogolofi, please.
Right this way." He like opens up the door, starts to walk in, assuming you'll follow him. Yeah, so you wander down the corridors, and Gogolofi is in like a fancy dressing room, and she is like putting on like a jacket, and someone's doing she's on her phone. Someone's doing her makeup for her. She's like, "Oh, back so soon.
Yes.
How fares your journeys?"
It is dead.
The journey is dead?
The snake.
Oh, yes, I've already been informed. Very good, very good.
Rocking
Did you look after your uncle?
He is
Is he
taking care
doing
of.
better?
He is great, actually, right now.
Fantastic. That scoundrel.
How was about you and your butcher's issue?
Well, it turns out that the butchers just seem to have vanished. I don't know how someone dealt with them, maybe who knows.
Alright, well, we are done here. We'll be heading out, but Tintan had a few questions for you.
I have one question. I see you have a lot of crew.
I'm sorry,
Well,
I'm taken. Oh, different question, sorry.
I appreciate your interest.
I'm always interested.
So, one, do you have a druid that's here that can open somebody's
Oh,
knowledge of the past?
not here, no. We druids and don't have a lot of druids as part of my troop.
Okay.
Let's say most of the time they are very stuffy and boring. The more powerful druids that I know of are probably at the village on the island, the druid village. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yes.
I think it's called Gold Village. Sometimes some of the sort of middle powered druids travel to the back to the mainland here, or the main area, to trade some pelts. They often will aid the soldiers around here in removing some of the more dangerous of the beasts of the wildlands. But in general, we don't see them a lot. If you do want a more powerful druid, I mean, as far as I am aware, there is none more powerful than the leader of the village.
Okay.
I can't remember his name, but I believe some say that he is many, many centuries old. And if anyone can help in the druidic ways, potentially he would be able to help you.
Okay, and it's another thing. This is more of a selling situation.
Oh my
Do you
God.
like alcohol?
I just told him to let me do it.
Depends on what kind.
You're strangled.
Well, we made some BBW. No strain.
Maybe is this what type is this wine? Is it one that you have in the evenings, or is it more of a sort of party
It's
drink?
more of a
It would make your shows more funny.
It's pretty hard to make my shows more funny.
You're not complimenting this wolf. Please stop talking.
So I'll put the drink right there for us.
You put like a whole bottle.
No. Well, yeah, I put the whole bottle right there.
Okay,
right now.
she's like, it's a rather nice color. May I try some?
Yes, please. I pour it.
She like,
A shot.
okay, so she just, she's like, that is party drink. How much are you looking for a bottle of that? I wouldn't mind adding it to my personal stores. Did you make this yourself?
Right now, I'm just want to give it out for 3 gold.
Oh, I'd be very happy to take one off you. For
I'm
3
just
gold.
going to give one off for 3 gold.
Take
It's
it back.
actually more, but for right now, I just want to get the name out there.
Well, I will pass it on to my close friends that I would like to have that party with, and I'll let them know BBW is the
Yes,
place
sir.
to be.
Thank you.
We have a
Do you have a card or way to contact you?
I will have a card soon.
You
I'll
can catch
come
us
back
in the
with
hot
that
seat
card
outside.
before when we come back from.
I will let them know to put the orders in with me.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, I
No,
would
don't
be
mind.
quite happy to act as a broker if there is a lot of interest.
Yes, thank you very much.
No problem.
We just
Last-
form an alliance.
We did that to save your ass the first time.
That's different.
And save your ass, he did.
So,
Yes.
last question, because we need to be leaving here. But I'm sure you know a lot about the ongoings past the Flaming Reef. Is there any details that you would like to let us know?
I'm sorry, my knowledge of the reef is as murky as the waters. I wouldn't really know.
Would any
I'll
of
roll
your
an insight
people,
check.
10, 11.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she does.
do any of your people know anything about it? That can give
No,
us a little bit-
we tend to stay away from there. We don't really associate with that ilk. We are
I
honourable.
put another bottle on the thing.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank you for that event. Woo! Persuasion, I think, is +5, so that'd be 24.
24. She takes the bottle and she's like, yes, it's clearing up a little now, I would say. I believe there are, it is past the reef, have not been there in quite some time, and I remember a beautiful island in the past, but more recently I have been told that there are a number of pirate factions that frequent those waters. I think that. Fuck, I think I wrote over here. didn't I?
You gonna get fucked up.
Sorry, just reading the notes.
No, you get it. Oh, it's on the screen.
It's cool. It's not showing something.
Wait, what?
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, well, yeah, in that case. But the shit
Yeah,
is
I
covered.
don't want to do that.
Just unshare the screen, man.
Doing it.
Well, like,
Where are my people? Yes, I believe recently young, well, not young for me, but a young man, I believe his name was Atticus, from the Platinum Anthem, was sent across on a clandestine mission there. Over here on this side, I'm not entirely sure if you would find anyone that would know much more about that side of things, unless, of course, you are able to find one of the pirates that I am certain spend time in the docks here, prospecting ships. Maybe look around for someone who is bearing a particular interest to one of the more larger transport ships. I believe that they do often take time and check which ships are leaving, just in case there is any that they feel are worthy pickings or easy pickings. If not, and you are able to get to that area, maybe you can find this Atticus. He's a quite rugged, handsome human man, grey hair. You'll know it when you see him.
on the docks.
Atticus is somewhere within the pirates, he has infiltrated the area. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. We tend to prefer to take the side of the anthem on this one. The pirate factions are not to be trifled with.
And the last thing that I have to ask is, what would be the best way to enter the reef without them attacking?
Don't enter at all.
Is there nothing on pirate ships that let you know that you're part of the faction without actually showing flags?
Not that I'm aware of. If you flew the flag, they maybe would take some time to notice you, but with the ship that you are sailing, maybe it is stolen. But they do not take ships of that quality. It seems like it hasn't even seen battle. So I believe it is possible you could sell them the story that you were pirates who have stolen a beautiful ship, but you would still then have to be able to sail through the reef, which only a few know the path through. My bet would be try and acquire the services of one of these pathetic pirate individuals,
That's
and
what I was thinking.
So let's get Ravaga back.
maybe he is able to help you. Ravaga is not a pirate. And please do not say that about her. She probably won't slit your throat, so...
Fantasia, I think we should have told you to sit outside.
No, I do enjoy waiting for her to make another mistake, actually. I am quite happy for you to owe me another favour.
Well, thank you very much.
I appreciate your help.
Thank you, and next time you come back, make sure you bring some more of this, and we will...
The
I
boom
might
boom
have
water.
a Boom boom water.
No, blue boom water.
Blue boom water.
Yes.
Got it. Are you the Blue Boom Water Company, or what is
The
your
Blue
name?
Boys.
The Blue Boys.
Keep that.
But only two of you are blue. This is quite strange.
Kicking boom
It
boom
is
out.
the BBW company. We are
BBW Company.
started up right now.
No, that is the product. There are multiple products under our we will come back with a full name.
Next time you come back, please do give me a name for the organization. I will write up a small contract of my support and dealership of these products. If you would like, I'm quite happy to trade from the theatre here. We are always on the look for new and exciting drinks and beverages, and maybe if it goes well, we might give you a small space here and you can begin selling in earnest.
Thank you very much.
Sounds fine to me.
Oh, I do like new business.
I'm sure you do. And take care.
One question before we leave.
Okay, last question.
Yes, it'll be quick.
We said
I'm
one
sorry.
question, 3 questions ago.
You know anything about the hand?
The hat.
The foot's coming.
I'm afraid I have not heard of such a thing.
Okay.
Check!
Inside.
Okay. Oh shit, that was good. When I don't need it. 21.
Yeah, she seems to not really even understand what he's asking.
Alright, thank you.
Farewell.
And then start heading off.
Okay, so you head back out of the area. Where are you? Or of the theatre. Where are you heading to?
Yo, should we talk to Papetti?
Maybe Betsy might know some things.
Because the other option that
How do you even know we saved him?
Huh?
Did anyone ever go back for Papetti?
Papetti went to the office after our findings at
Yes.
I
He
didn't-
said thank you, yes.
Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't around.
No, yes, and we need to get some barrels to the ship.
we can have the crew buy some barrels for the ship. The biggest thing is I do not want to bring our ship through the flaming reef, which makes this very difficult.
Yeah, so Pepetzi might have a beaten up ship that we can borrow.
That
Why
is
would we
true.
want? Isn't
Or we can try to become mercenaries for a pirate crew.
so
just to
go
get to
undercover?
Look at that. He
Yes.
wants to get his hands dirty.
Oh, so it's happening. It's happening.
The Protheus guard will be ashamed of me.
I am not
I think the
becoming
brother's
one.
very proud of you. Going undercover, that's some.
I will tell you one thing. The Flaming Reef is actually a place we do not go because we understand how their defenses are in that place. Going there as a ship against the pirates is suicide.
So cool. So remember, when we hurt innocent people, we're undercover. Just letting you know.
We're not going to do that. We're trying to see if we can
So
get
you
a
don't
fair
want
to the island.
You're a pirate. Okay.
Do you have any more of this?
No.
Question.
Work on the-
Question. Would I know if there's a... Nah, I wouldn't do that, no. I think that'd be too much. To say, like, pirates go to the island to get initiated into becoming a pirate. Or would they have to
You,
be...
you, you
It's
don't know anything
initiated.
about like how to become a pirate or anything like that.
You just hate.
I know, I know.
I mean, you can roll a
I can
history
really
check
understand
to
it.
see if
Okay.
at some point your father mentioned it, but it'd have to be pretty high roll.
Well, it is, but because it's a -1, it goes to 15.
15? Yeah, no. You don't really know much about the pirates apart from that you shoot them.
So,
Well, here's the thing then. What's the best way we want to get to
well,
this?
I
place?
have a quick question.
Mm.
You think your uncle may know, or your father may know?
I mean, we don't normally go that far. We normally just protect the ships that we have to protect, and in the process, we kill those who attack us. We don't go hunting unless we are contracted.
Do you
to
think-
do
No,
that.
I'm not saying that your father, your uncle went hunting for anything, but I mean, they're pretty well-known guys, and maybe they've heard a lot that's come around their way.
I believe so. I do not know if we. He should be leaving that port, that dock soon. I do not know which route he was going. I believe he was going west from here,
So I'm just going
or east from here.
I mean, even so, would it be worth it to go back to him to ask something?
Well, if we don't want to die, we probably need to be making sure we pick the right choices.
And if there's anybody who's probably fought enough pirates and all sorts of stuff, I'd bet on his uncle and his father.
Well, like you said,
They're both older gentlemen, and I don't think they've been on the good side of the spectrum their whole entire life. And I could feel that from exchanging blows with your uncle.
Another option. Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking Perpetual might have someone that has infiltrated, somebody that we can talk to that can get us in.
Wait, what about Atticus? Didn't Atticus
Well,
get
He's
in?
already inside.
Yeah, he's already in.
Maybe we can make contact with him.
No,
In what
get
way?
in.
You have to get in first.
He's already past the reef. He's in the reef. He'll be a great
We could
person.
send a messenger bird, he'll find him.
Yes, he can.
Or maybe someone could learn to sing.
Sorry, what I missed.
Anyway, we're just trying to figure out. The other option is, yes, we talk to Papetti, see if he knows someone that can give us insight. Or we scan these docks and see if we see anyone we deem as a pirate and investigate the shit out of them, interrogate the shit out of them. That is the
Or
other
we
option.
call their ship when they leave and we.
A lot harder to do so. Rather, I should not get damaged if possible.
Same.
I mean, but we can't jump on their boats while it's docked.
No, they got a lot of people watching.
We fight.
We fight the people at the dock. That's what I'm saying. The docking people. Then we're gonna be.
The pirates, I'm saying. The
Yeah,
pirates.
but the pirates are gonna be docked. That means the city will be watching that shit.
I'm pretty sure we would die.
Let's go to Papetti first. Let's do the easy
Island
one
full of
first.
pirates? Yeah.
What, this island?
Oh, I thought you meant over at the
We have to
reef
get
we
that ship
fight
to
at the
go
dock.
first.
So like we're gonna die.
I'm saying there are definitely pirates here.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that we're saying it's not too.
So are me and Shay gonna get to?
Y'all gonna do what?
Are y'all trying to
Disguise, undercover,
You were the one who brought it up.
boxing match.
That's still happening.
Trying to.
I'm just trying to make sure we have the best options here. The best option is to either find a passage there, either by getting our own ship, saying that we stole a smaller ship and sailed out there, but we have to have our story straight.
I mean,
So-
you can always ask Papetti if he knows how Atticus
That's why I said just go for
I already
15.
made
That's what I said,
up
we'll
my
go to him first.
character paint
I'm just thinking about the options.
healer.
So we're going to the Central Guard Garrison. Unless anybody else feels different.
Okay, so you head over. Doesn't take you long to find the big garrison that's at the this front entrance area. You inquire around, and after waiting for maybe an hour, you see this sort of middle-aged dwarf hurrying towards you, and he's like,
Friends.
Papetti, how you doing, brother?
Have you got any information for old Papetti?
Not at this time, no. I went to help my uncle out. We all saved him.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's doing great.
Great.
The question I wanted to ask you is what happened to the butchers, and did you ever figure out what was in that basement?
Well, yeah, that's very interesting actually you asked that, because the basement itself didn't have a lot in it, and there was some kind of surface with a man, very strange man. He had like long nails and stuff, but his skin was nowhere to be found. We don't know anything about it. The rest of the place, yeah, in all the meat was gems and gold and some information about smuggling routes and stuff. So very interesting and very supportive. We actually made a lot of arrests about it.
But y'all didn't get to, you did not capture the butchers?
Well, no. We caught a couple of his sons, but they don't really even know their names very well. They're pretty dumb. So I doubt I don't think they're smart enough to, give us much information. But the father seems to have gone underground, and we're looking pretty deep around the city for him. But I think, honestly speaking, we won't see him for a while. Maybe never again.
That's crazy.
That being said, you guys did a service to the city, and we appreciate you removing these disgusting individuals.
No problem. I'm glad we was able to help. Papetti, question that we are trying to figure out. We're trying to go, where are we? Are we outside or are we in the actual garrison?
At the moment, he's like standing out, like in the front entrance with you.
We'd like to talk to you inside if possible, in a secure area.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Follow me, take it to my office.
And he hurries down like a couple of he's like,
Oh, that would be.
like hurries down a couple of little corridors, and there's like this small office at the end of one of the corridors that he like ushers you into. There's a few tables in there, and he's like, get out. Give me 5 minutes. No worries. And you will bustle into this small, with all of you in there, including him, it's quite a cramped little office. He's like, now, how can I help you?
So, we are trying to go undercover into the Flaming Reef area.
Go through the reef.
Yes.
Wow, that's why you're doing that. That's crazy.
We are looking, apparently the attack on the islands has been orchestrated by the German pirate group. At least that's what we were hearing from the lizard folk. Yeah, so the lizard folk was telling us that. And I know this is almost going rogue from the cold, but we need to go into that island and either kill a German or figure out what is actually going on.
Yes. Give me
To cut the short story, how did Atticus infiltrate the Flaming Reef?
who is this Atticus you speak of? I don't really know. Could you give me some information?
Whoa.
Quite possibly, if you're talking about Jarmont. What I can do is can get you an audience with one of the magistrates, if that can help. If anyone knows anything about Jarmont, I think I know the man. It's yes, I think I know the man. If you give me maybe 24 hours, I think I can probably get an audience in a couple of days. days for you.
Days?
Well, yes, I mean, having a word with the magistrate is takes some time. Takes
A
some
couple
time.
of days.
So give you a day for us to wait some days. Oh, that's not
You
gonna
said a
work.
couple of days. That's
A couple of
perfect.
days
We can-
total.
We can find your village in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But
So,
then it
give
takes
Are you specifically in a rush or?
would be coming
Not really.
back.
Is it-
as
Not
well.
really. I think
I
we
mean-
want to stay alive, so we want to get as much information as possible.
Right.
And we understand that being a magistrate, I mean, they may have a busy schedule.
I mean, there's only 4 of them
Pop is
total in this
assholes.
whole island archipelago, so most of the time the magistrate are off on other islands. We do have 2 magistrates here, one of which would definitely be the one that I think you need to speak to. She is, she's a crafty bugger, and I think she probably knows a thing or two about the Jordan.
Is there any way that you can schedule it in 5 days?
5
I
days.
can sort it out for
I
you
mean,
if you
it
need
takes
it.
us 2 days.
It
there,
takes us 2 days to
back.
get to this village and then 2 days to get back. We don't know how long we're gonna
I
be.
don't know what
in that
village you were mentioning.
That village,
I wasn't even talking.
You're going to the Druid village.
Yes.
It's for you, young man, was it? Yes, I mean, if you keep on the road, you could probably do it in a day and a half. People like yourselves. But I would stick to the road. The wildlands is not a nice place for anyone.
You know somebody that can make help us get there?
I was going to
Not
say,
faster, but
I was
maybe they
gonna
could
say
help you
for-
with a few things. There's a few guides around here you could easily hire.
Look for a
is
guy.
there a way to get a cart? You know, borrow one, you know, for the things we do with the
You could
and
hire.
everything?
You could hire a cart. I could give you a note if you'd like. Maybe you get your discount, but we don't. The Platinum Anthem. We don't really keep carts around. Mostly boats.
What's that?
It would be difficult to go by boat because the city is on the top of a cliff.
No, I mean it's like more horses or boat. Or
I
like
mean, you could definitely head to one of the stables around here, hire a horse and cart. Maybe also get a guide to the same place actually.
could there be a nice?
They'd probably like to keep an eye on their horse and cart if you said you're heading to the village. It may be a bit more expensive because it's a dangerous route.
Okay.
I mean,
It's not really a problem. Like
that
how
is
expensive?
literally a problem.
A horse for the day. Normally 1 gold per day per horse, so it's probably going to cost you maybe 30 gold total.
That's
Including
not
the
a
guy.
problem. The problem is
It's not bad.
putting their lives in danger.
The horses?
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
But if they're a guide, that's what they do.
Well, if they're saying that their lives don't matter, then I say we go for it then.
Sure.
There's not certain death. If it was certain death, no one would take you. It's a road. People travel it all the time, but the wildlands is not. Well, it's the wildlands. So, you know, there's danger more than normal.
Well, let us know, Babette, what you can find. We will be back in
5 days, you
5
said.
days. Mhm.
4 days or 5 days?
5
Must
days
be
will
quite
probably be
specific.
5 days will
5
probably be smarter.
We'll be back in like 5 to 6 days. I don't think it'll take that long.
I just thought about it.
I'm gonna say 6 days just to be careful,
Okay.
you know, maybe 7.
The end of the
Say a
week.
week.
End of the week. 7 days.
Seven
Then what's the
days.
rest?
7 to 8 days.
7 days.
Oh,
7 days or 8 days.
7 days.
7 days.
Babette.
So
Think
this
about
time next week.
Yes.
Perfect. I will say this exact time next week.
Yes.
So that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This time next week, which I don't know what day it is. 'Cause I didn't decide. Don't know the law of the days.
I mean,
Now, there's a couple of routes I would take. I think the person we normally speak to is a nice young lady called Jen. She owns a small, well, her father owns it, but he's just too old now. So she mostly owns and runs it a nice little stables on the edge of the city. Go over there, speak to Jen, tell her Pepetta sent you, and you give her this note, and he like hands you like a little like official note. Like I said, she doesn't have to give you a discount, but this note might help. She may be able to help you with the travel, but probably she's gonna refer to you to one of the more rough and tough folk around that area. And they should be able to show you there, but it won't cost a lot of gold.
We'll just need a map. Would be good.
A map, you can have a map as well. Actually, I've got one right here, and he like rolls out like a little bit of parchment, hands it to you. He's like, it's pretty common. It's a touristy place, so often you get like a simple map of the island.
Cool. Work fast. Thank you, Ray. We be on our way. Let us know if anything else pops up.
Just to hold on.
Question: do you know any pirates here? What do they? Are they normally very easy to spot?
Well, I mean, if they were that easy to spot, we'd just arrest them. So no.
You can't just arrest people if you don't know.
You can't just
Yes,
kill
I can.
people if you don't know.
If you're in a ship with pirate flags, that is your ass. That is not my problem.
Well, listen
Wow.
here, look, if I see someone who looks a bit like a pirate, I'll arrest him, bring him in, beat him up a bit. If he gives in to being a pirate, I'll kill him. If not, I might leave him here for a bit, maybe let him go later.
Sounds fun to me. Anyone here in this prison
What?
we can beat?
Nothing about that sounded fine.
If they're pirate, they're dead. So there's no pirates in here, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, okay.
A couple of prisoners, but mostly just for stealing pigs or, burning stuff.
Alright. Makes sense to me.
Okay. Let's go to Jen's stable then.
You're not gonna talk about the whole torturing people to confess to something they're not.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. This is
Here we go.
forward.
Okay, so you guys head out towards the edge of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Is it Jim
Jen.
or
Jen.
Jen, like Jennifer.
Jen and Jez.
Please
Jenny.
stop.
Is it Jenny with a G or Jenny with a J?
J-E-N. I'm
Jenny
assuming.
with a Q.
Yeah, like Jennifer. J-E-N.
J-E-N.
You ever met a Jennifer that started with G?
It's Jeff.
Jennifer.
It's Jeff.
It's the female Jen.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, so yeah, you
Wait. I guess before we do that, we'll go back to our ship. Just saying real quick, let them know, get some barrels. Here's some extra cash so you can pay for parking here.
This was about to be a week worth of parking plus.
Yeah, that's 3 gold a day.
Yeah, plus the damn horses we're gonna have.
Yep. So we'll take that off.
So the part
21.
the docking for the week, they actually give you a bit of a discount. So it's going to be like 15 gold for the week.
Cool.
Because you're staying the whole week, and they actually move the ship into a closer dock that's maybe a bit away from where all the other ships are being loaded and unloaded.
Cool.
It's like a more long stay dock, and as you get there, some of the ships there seem to have not undocked for months, and some of them even have like tents set up on the top. They look basically like houses.
Look, all this tipping.
Yeah,
No.
do that.
No, it's not
You
10.
talking about from them?
That's for the girls and stuff to replenish this.
You said how much it costs to go to get all the barrels we need?
Pretty sure a barrel should not be
You're trying
that
to get food and
expensive.
stuff.
They need food.
Go barrels and stuff to hold
yeah.
the liquor, right? Or no?
Not just liquor.
Yeah,
Every
liquor, food.
stuff for the liquor and then food.
So
stuff
you
like
give
that.
them gold to get that stuff,
Yes,
right?
how much?
They say it's, 10 gold's probably good. 10 gold's good. Yeah, they say that they're gonna get. So Boom Boom says he needs a couple of bigger glass jars, and he needs to get like a whole ton of sugar. And he actually might go and try and see if he can buy some more scorpions and other venomous animals
I was about to tell him that.
to screw around with. And then they need some like food. They want to get some beef and stuff so that they can make jerky. And then to get some more barrels and things like that, it's probably going to cost you around 10 gold.
I'll tell Vala that we are looking to infiltrate past the Flaming Reef. If you and your brother feel like this is a good opportunity for you to gather information, that will be useful in the next week. I trust You are good enough to do so?
He still never got to kill him.
Say, oh yes, shouldn't have a problem with that. If they give me any trouble, I'll just have my brother kill them.
Okay. Alright.
Remember, we're the good guys.
We are.
Mm.
My God, that's the first time I trip there.
But to me, it's cool. I'm fine.
Let's go find this Jenny girl.
Jimmy from the block.
Y'all could always say something.
I mean, she always says something. Why don't y'all say what's on your mind?
I know. I'm playing with that.
Okay, so it takes you. I mean, we're now coming into probably about 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Are you guys heading straight out, or are you gonna stay a night here and then head out?
I think we should ask them how long it would take. It's a day of travel. Maybe we should start in the morning.
I think we could.
I mean,
start
we're already
now.
a day behind if we need to go 7 days.
Yeah, we could just sleep in the carriage and take turns on watch.
That is true.
Sure.
If we get a horse and carriage, we can have 2 people watching while the others sleep.
All right.
So yeah, you head over as it's still daylight. The day's pretty long at the moment. It gets like dark at about 9. So you head over and it takes you like the good part of an hour to walk over to the right of the edge of the city and inquire around until you can find Plank Stables, so spelled Planque. And you head in. It's actually quite a big stable. There's maybe 30 or 40 large like Shire horses, and then 5 or 6 carriages outside that are hooked up and sort of ready to go at a moment's notice. And you walk in and there's like a small gnome lady, like just yelling at, like, well not yelling, but like briskly talking to a number of stable hands and she's saying, yes, clean out the stable and yeah, once we've done that, you just need to you just wash up the 2 carriages that came in, then you guys can head off and, oh hi there, how are you?
Hello, Jin. How are you? Right?
Yeah.
Jin.
Jennifer, yep, that's my name.
Alright, Jin. My friend Tintan here has a note from Perpetti here. We are on a
How
mission.
is the old codger?
He is doing great right now.
Good, I heard he got a promotion recently for some bust that he got. Quite amazing he did that. Wow.
Yes, we are the ones who helped him do so.
Oh, fantastic. He said a group of mercenaries helped him in that one, so glad to see it. Thank you so much. He deserved a promotion much sooner.
Yes, us with the Proteus God helped him achieve his goals, and now we have to go up north. And he told us to come here, and he trusts you for the stables. We are the Proteus Guard.
I mean, are y'all just gonna
Yeah, I can say what you want.
Anyway,
Anyway, I said, hey, and so we'll go up.
You gonna
we're
call
going
him
up
out?
north to secure another mission for the rest of the team and crew
You're up north or heading anywhere
to
specific?
the Druids village.
You're going to Gold Village. Okay, so you're going to be needing some
Something's wrong.
more than toughened horses. Are you looking for a carriage or horses individually, or a horse per person? Horse, you to share a horse? Like, how many would you like, and how are you like looking
Well,
to
I
travel?
like a carriage that can fit all of us while we go up to the village. So
And if that isn't
2 horses and a
possible,
carriage,
then
impossible.
Okay,
4
so there's
horses and a bigger
5 of
carriage.
you. That's 5 horses. That's 1 gold per day. How many days will you be?
Well, would we need just 1 carriage and 2 horses?
Well, a carriage would probably only fit 2 or 3 of you, so
Yeah.
you could take 1 carriage, 2 horses, and 3 additional horses. Let me tell you the pricing, and maybe you can decide on that. So it's a gold per day per horse. So it's either 5 horses or 6 horses, depending.
Or wouldn't it be 3? 2 pulls the carriage. That means 4 people.
Let her give the prices as well.
Come
Come on.
This is
Like
the
horses.
usual, but you can cut it down if you like. I don't like to wear the horses too much, so we like to circulate them through the carriage during the time frame. But yes, we could go to Well, no, it would be 5 horses. I'd like to only have 2 of you in the carriage because your guide or the guide you will take will be the 3rd person in the carriage. I don't think they would want to ride a horse. So it's either 5 horses in a carriage. So that would be 5 gold times how many days are you going to be going?
Around 5 to 6, probably.
Correct.
So we're looking at around 17 gold for the horses, and the carriage is 5 gold per day. So that's going to be so that's another 35 gold for the carriage. Or you could take 6 horses, no carriage. If you don't have any other equipment, I'm not sure if you'd need a carriage. Just trying to save you a bit of money. But obviously the carriage is a structure if you do get attacked or if there is some kind of if you're looking to camp in a slightly safer way. But I will say the wildlands themselves are not always the safest. So the guide is probably the most important part of the group here. So 6 horses would be 36 gold total.
So
That's
I do have a question. So when driving the carriage, can't the carriage hold 4? Because 2 up front, 1 is driving.
That's what it's saying, but we don't need the carriage.
Do you want a larger
I mean,
carriage?
do you want a horse to have a broken back?
We can just
I'm
have
asking
6
a question.
horses.
Would you like a
How
larger
is
carriage?
Kai going to get
How
on a
much would it be
horse?
for a larger?
They're about 7 gold for the larger ones, but you could potentially put 4 people in the larger carriage, yes.
Let's do the larger carriage. That's 2 horses. That'd be 4 horses.
It's 4 horses just to pull the carriage.
Highest
No, the
gonna
larger
kill a
carriage
horse.
would be 3 horses. So you could take 3 horses, 2 spare. So 6 horses in a larger carriage. No, 5 horses again. in a
Or we
larger
just all
carriage.
get our own horses and go. Who has not slept in a
Highest can't get on a horse.
He can get on a horse.
We
Big
do have
horses.
plenty of horses that a Goliath would be able to ride. I believe
Yeah.
you've seen a few of them outside. There's like big, like Shire horses. They could
So they got
easily
big
carry
boys here.
a
So
big
we won't
person.
be rotating. We just taking risks.
We just take a risk.
All right, that's fine. Let's go.
Because let's not afraid of the woods.
Nope.
We should, where can we
How
find
much?
that?
How much, ma'am? We're just doing 6
So
horses.
6
And the
horses,
guide.
36 gold.
And the guide.
I have a number of guides on the books here, if you would like. One is Elven Ranger. She has been lived out in the wildlands for some time. Definitely slightly more expensive. I believe she is currently back. And the other young man that is remarkably adept at tracking, and he is very eager to help groups. So a little bit less expensive. He also is interested in the druidic arts himself, so has taken some route to and from the village.
Do we really want someone excited or
Yes.
someone just ready to help us?
Excited.
I like enthusiasm and tracking is always good,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I don't think
Plus
it
he knows the
matters
people.
as long as they don't die.
Well, I'd hope no one would die. I mean,
Same.
part of the pricing of the horses that I'm afraid does cover loss and purchase of new horses, so it does happen. I'm not going to lie, the Wildlands is quite a dangerous place, but if you stay on the main transport route, the main routes, they're fairly safe.
All right. Let's get the man that is excited and we'll go on there. For
Okay, that would be Mr. Gray. Gray, come over here. And like a young man, like in his 20s, like trots over.
Mm.
But we can have Mr. Gray.
Okay.
I just think he's going to
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so it's like
I was
a young
thinking of
guy
his
in
safety.
his 20s. He's got like long black hair, like tied in a ponytail. He's got like basically like me, like a scraggly bit of beard. He's he's fairly simply dressed in like a leather tunic, and he's like, yeah, Jen, can I help? And she's like, yes, these gentlemen here are
I'm lady, are looking for a transport to the village. And you see his like eyes light up when you talk about it. He's like, "Oh yes, I haven't been in a while. Are you? Hi there. My name's Greg.
Hey.
Are you heading? Are we heading off now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. If you just
Excuse me, Jennifer.
Hello.
How
Oh.
much do we owe you?
And did you give her the note?
she
Give her
asked
the
me.
note.
I gave her a note now. He is asking how much.
Will Gray do this one on the house, will you? And he's like, sure, yeah, no worries. Like, yeah, I can help you out there. She's like, just the horses is fine.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's 36 gold.
Caius gives her 40.
She's like, well,
I'm
thank you.
done with all the tipping. Oh, I'll give her 40.
Fantasia.
Is there,
You didn't hear it.
Can we leave her with you? I'll even pay you extra.
yeah, sure, 10 gold per day. Quite happy. I can have them mucking out some of these horses.
I love to clean horses. I want them to see what the fuck they're gonna do. When they're gonna say, oh, Fantasia, when Shay's fucking dying and no one's over there. Cool. Cool. Go ahead.
I mean, he wouldn't have been in that predicament if you left the fucking
And he would have died
Sorry, this
if
is
y'all
what
were
we had
over
to do
there
with-
fighting
It's
lizards.
like,
Thank you very much.
20 gold per day. Okay, well, give Gray, how long do you need? Oh, just 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, I got my bag ready to go.
Great question
Yeah.
for both of you.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
safer to go tonight? Or would it be and sleep during the day or vice versa?
Well, that's a good question. It's going to take us. Well, I mean, if we push it, it could take us maybe just over a day and a half. I'd recommend taking it a little slower, but it depends on how much time you have. But it could take us just up to 2 days. I mean, first thing in the morning is probably the best option. However, the area closer to the city is definitely safer. So traveling now, we could sleep during the day, which actually may be a bit safer, though my eyes are rather sharp at night. Whichever you prefer. I mean, honestly speaking, it doesn't make much of a difference, but I think traveling during the day, sleeping during the day has its benefits, as in many of the more dangerous creatures are.
It's dark at night.
Yes, and if we travel at night, then obviously there's more of us to see them, but obviously more of us to be seen as well. Whereas if we travel in the day, they're just not around. But the night we sleep, and it is riskier, though my ears are quite sharp. But there is a few other things other than there is some bandit troops that live around, and sleeping during the day could make that very dangerous for us. So I tend to prefer sleeping in the night, but there's a few tricks I know that can improve our chances, but I must say I don't always travel with such a large group.
I say we go ahead and travel now.
Yeah, and sleep during the day.
It
The
is up
other
to
option
you.
is you could travel. We could travel now and all day, and sleep that first evening.
Do that too?
That might be smart. I mean, are you guys rested right now?
Yeah.
How long has it been since
Actually,
you
it's
slept?
been about 8 hours since we slept.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, we may be a little tired, but we can sleep early.
Well, it's up to all of you. We can go to sleep now, travel, we can travel, and then go to sleep. It is up to you. I do not care. Just want to make sure we get there on time.
Let's go now.
Yeah, we're literally on time.
I'm ready.
Sure, let's go.
And let's do it.
Okay. Let's do it.
She's like, okay, so we're just selling up some horses. Thank you for the gold. All of you comfortable riding?
Do you any tips for riding horses?
Don't fall off. I mean, have you ridden before?
I would say I probably have.
I would say probably all of you have ridden a horse before. Have any of you ridden like as part of your story. Have you written a lot?
In a way, because
I mean, I could say in a way, Caius, because I mean,
I don't
they
see
did
why
travel.
you've been in water those times.
not water. I've been on the village.
Can't you be
I've been with the lady and.
I do it every now and then when I'm in my village.
Okay, so roll an animal handling check with normally or with advantage if you think your character would have ridden at least a bit in his past.
Well, she's a natural.
20.
A natural 20.
Oh, okay. 15.
Wait, are y'all all
Wait.
naturals as well?
No, no.
Oh.
No, mine was unnatural.
Oh. Well, me and Azul are just pros.
Did you,
Okay,
did
so-
you do it today?
Oh no.
Have you ridden before?
Yeah.
You can just turn into a horse.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what he's used to.
18, yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
like-
so you all quite easily hop onto one. She's like, okay, well, good luck to all of you, and just let the town's guard know. Well, Gray will speak to them for you anyway, but obviously, the Platinum Anthem, there is a number of patrols during back and forth, though recently it seems some of the patrols have been pulled off for some sort of activity that's been happening on one of the other islands. I'm not sure which. So just be a little more careful, and I'll see you back here in 7 days' time or 6 days' time.
Thank you, Johnny.
No problem. Have a great trip.
Thank you.
And Gray's like, okay, follow me. And he like hops onto his horse and starts just trotting towards the doors,
Okay.
the gates of the city.
Azul, I'd like to have a conversation while we're riding.
Sure. Let's do it.
Go.
Alright,
I
so
follow my
we're
horse
gonna
too,
go
and I follow Gray.
Start following.
So Azul,
Yes, it's done. First mate.
let's
we get
talk
some
about
horse
pirates.
What about pirates?
All pirates aren't bad. They're not. They're not.
That is the definition of being a pirate.
No. That's not always true. I had pirates fall out of my island because they lost. They got shipwrecked. They came to the island.
They got shipwrecked because someone blew their shit up.
Yes. Though, that don't mean everybody on the ship is meant to be on the ship. They are stranded on the ship. They are trying to just survive. So just killing all pirates, killing everybody, I don't feel that that's necessary all the time. That's only my perspective of it.
He just blankly stares.
Look. Okay.
So you
What?
just blankly saying that you're going to just kill everybody on the ship, kill all pirates. It kind of pushes me the wrong way sometimes.
I do not understand. They're doing bad things. They're on a pirate ship. If they are on a ship,
Okay, say that you grew up as a pirate. You didn't know. You just was born a baby. And you grew up to that is the right way. This is how you have to live to survive. Nothing else. This is how you survive.
by killing and robbing and
Some people can be
sinking
steered
other
the wrong
ships.
way.
Well, do not be steered my way.
Epic.
That's no better than what Kai's did.
That is definitely better than what Kai's did.
It literally is not.
It's not.
Like I said,
Explain to me how killing those who cannot protect themselves
Okay, to go back to
is
what
the
Papetti
same
said.
thing as killing those who come into your house and try to rob you.
You said you killed people on ship. The
Yeah.
ship. You shut these ships. That don't mean everybody on that ship.
But
was
that
bad.
ship was attacking us or the suppliers.
You just said that.
So they
people
attacked
saw
us
the
first.
shit. You didn't say they were attacking. You
We
said you
take
saw.
routes every time.
I could have sworn he said that he saw a pirate.
Thank you.
attack him.
I was not alone.
That's why I'm confused. Like some pirate ships aren't bad. Some
everything
people
that I
on the
said
ship, I should say.
is when we are doing our escort missions, the ones we kill are the pirates that attack us. But yes, if we see some pirates doing things that they are not supposed to do, they are killed immediately. But we do not go just killing any and everyone just
Well,
because of the fact of
let
it.
me say it like this. When the cop said if he saw a pirate, he'll put him in jail. He'll beat him up, and then if he finds out, then he'll let him go. To me, that's not fair.
She said he's let him stay there for a while.
That's not fair to me.
That's
And you
fucked up.
agreed with it. That's why I see
I
it
don't
as
know their
you
rules.
see a pirate, you're going to whip their ass, you're going to beat them half to death, and they're like, oh, you're not really a pirate. I'm sorry. Let me keep you here for a little bit. Bye.
Tell that to the German when we go over there and ask them that tell them that you're not a pirate and see how they treat you.
Okay, what does German have to do with this? Now you're talking about real pirates versus cops just beating the shit out of
If
them.
you ask me, Tinto, it's both just savages on different sides of the spectrum.
That's what I'm trying to point out. I'm saying that everybody can change, and some people are put in predicaments where they are doing those things to keep their life. Because it's like, okay, if I tell, like he just said, if somebody come up to Jeremiah and say, I don't want to be a pirate anymore.
They will get murdered.
Yeah, so I'm saying that you are murdering the people that sometimes don't want to be pirates. So sometimes y'all are murdering people. Just murdering.
So ask me my question. While I am traveling and I'm escorting other ships, and this pirate ship comes and tries to shoot down our
I'm
ship.
saying the statement that you
We're
made
not-
I light up some fun that I have in my bag.
with the cop. Just seeing one.
I do not care. I don't know what his rules are. If he thank you.
Okay.
If he cares,
And
that
the thing
is
is,
him.
and even
That
with
is
Rob,
not my job.
even with Rob, you got so angry. Like, if you're a pirate, like she's not a pirate anymore.
First of all, they brought up the idea of her being a pirate. I said, we are not doing pirate things. If you do pirate things, you will die.
You
That is not
always
saying
said
I'm going to
that.
kill her
Because she was
just
on the
because
ship.
she was a pirate.
Yes.
Did you not catch that? Otherwise, she would have died on the ship right away.
You literally
your
said that because
intent
it was on
and
the
how
ship.
you were saying made it feel like yes, you did want to kill her, but since you're on this ship, you're not going to kill her today.
Yeah.
That's how you made it seem.
Because we never got that shot until specifically when Murhaga got on the ship.
But it doesn't even.
All of that
that's-
behind what
yes.
really kind of bothers me and Tinton, and we talked about it, is that you're pushing your ideals onto our ship.
So, being a pirate is ideal. You want
I'm
to
not
know.
saying
We're
that
not
we're
talking about
pirates.
pirates.
I'm saying you're trying to apply the rules of not the Platinum Mountain, the Proteus Guard onto a ship that has people who have nothing to do with the Proteus Guard but you.
And
That's
that's
like me applying cord to
To
you.
all of us.
Saying,
Oh, we're all cord
no,
followers.
us and cord did this shit.
Yeah.
Us and cord did this. No, it's just us.
I've
it's
only
just
brought
us
up
as
the
a group.
Proteus Guard the last time to see if it'll help with a discount, to be honest with you.
They
It's like a
hate the
military
Proteus
discount.
Guard.
That was the
Why?
goal of me saying that because we do work and have done work for the
They
Proteus Guard.
hate you there, though.
Who hates?
There was literally a comedy show about making fun of you.
I'm talking about the stables.
Uh,
I
Yeah.
never even brought it up to the lady at the shop.
Fantasia.
I never brought it up to the theater.
You did bring it up. To
No,
the
I did
people
not.
Shop.
I didn't show her. I was
You
supposed to.
said you
No.
would do this to the Proteus Guard.
No, that was the
No,
stables.
that was Molsa at the shop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And she
That's
Yeah,
hates
the
it.
same.
he's saying the shop that you threatened her with the Proteus Guard, which you did.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that's
I
what
did
she
that
said.
because I didn't want. If Tintan said she was trying to cheat us, I wanted her to know that we will come back and salvage whatever she is trying to do. We will take down her shop. That was more to protect us and make sure we aren't spending gold in a place that is not worth it. Is that wrong?
I mean,
But that could put a bad name to the Proteus Guard as well.
Great Grace, like, God, glad I'm not a pirate.
So I mean, we're stating
Hold on.
things.
I do have one
We're going
question.
through some things right now.
What
We talk it out.
did I do on the ship that said I was putting anything on the Proteus Guard's morals on the boat? Besides not being a pirate, besides not being a thief, besides killing innocent folks.
the innocent thing. is
Exactly.
debatable.
That's pretty much.
Do you not agree with that or no?
Look, we can, but you're saying that if they're doing this, we're just going to automatically kill someone. No, we can always do things a different way, not like how y'all did everything.
But do you not agree
We
with
don't
that?
have
Yes or
to
no?
kill anyone. I agree with it.
So why are you coming at me?
I'm coming at you because you like to. You're still stuck in this Protheus guard mode. Right now, you're not a part of the Protheus guard. Right now, you're traveling with your friends.
You are the High Chief Hassan, not the guard.
He said F word.
It's like, yeah, this is what my friends are like.
My only thing that I do not get from all of you who seem to have a problem with me preaching no killing, no robbing, and no doing things wrong. Who have I killed?
Listen.
In this party since we worked, besides lizard folk like you.
That is my point. You preach no killing, but right when it comes to certain groups, you say kill them all.
Yes, they are bad people. Yes, I have. Just like you would, and just like you have. We all have. We killed the lizard folks who was taking over the village. If there was a group of pirates that came to Golana, we would have killed them too. Yes or no?
We want to be honest. Tinton has been the least against killing of all of us.
I accidentally killed an innocent man. And that's only because I got
I'll take some.
I believe that fucked up his whole life.
Well, that is my point. That is my point.
Accidentally killed an innocent man.
You didn't hear
Was
that.
he a guy?
No.
Cool.
He was just a guard.
Didn't hear anything.
Guard, guy, two different
He was
ones.
possessed, okay?
He was a guy who spent his life protecting people. No, do not listen to them great, okay?
Whoa.
I mean,
This would have been a perfect time to have a gift.
guy did worse.
So I am confused here. I have not said anything wrong here. I have not made up things that do not go align with your morals or principles. If I have, you can let me know. But at this point in time, I have not said nothing you do not agree with.
I am talking simply, and you see your tone, sir.
Yes, because I do not understand this. I do not understand why three people.
You're never
Well,
going to understand what
I understand why one person is an asshole, but I do not understand why two other people are attacking me when I have said nothing wrong.
Everything we talk about isn't attacking. So how am I supposed to bring up a problem to Sir Azul? If that's okay with you.
Alright,
Since I can't bring up a situation with Sir Azul. Because every time we bring up a situation to Sir Azul, we are attacking you.
I have never came at you any other way besides now. Right now is the only time
Yes, but you say we are attacking you. We are not attacking you. It's having a conversation is not attacking you.
But y'all are all saying that I am saying something wrong that you do not agree with.
And we talk about it, so you can say, okay, no, I believe this. But instead, you're attacking me. No, we're saying what we see, and you tell us what you see, and it's okay.
Tintan.
Then we keep rolling.
Tintan, we have been doing very well. We have been doing very well. And honestly, to be honest with you, I am not going even against Kaya's here. We had our problems, we have our disagreements. But I am here giving him an opportunity the same way you just said. I do agree that some people do make a change. But if you attack me or the people I am working with, you die. And if you purposely decide that you want to be immoral and bad, you die.
Okay, so
Therefore,
I want to end this conversation.
I mean, I could say something else, but I think I should sweet.
do it.
How far
Do
from
it.
from where we started?
From where we going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm like thinking, kind of map it
I'm
out.
just saying, I mean, as much as you try to say that the person has to make the first move against you, when we were back over there with Papetti talking about the people in the cell, you're talking, oh, well, you do have some people for us to rough up. You are already
I
to
said
attack someone.
intimidate. I said intimidate. He wanted to rough up. I did say
I think
intimidate.
you said rough up. Well,
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying that one time you did say that y'all go toward an attack.
The only times we've ever done that is because we have to go against we get picked up to go against the top of the top most wanted pirates. So we know they are the worst people.
You kind of cut me off, but it's okay. Like this conversation is going nowhere.
I apologize for cutting you off. I just want you to know we do not go just killing people. It seems that you feel that way.
Yes, I do.
We only go against those who attack us, and if we are happy to go for the top group.
Okay, so
It is literally your wording that got us in this situation.
it is a wording. It's the wording of how he's saying that my guy's like, you're basically saying I kill everybody. Like if they're a pirate, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. I don't care what you're doing. What you're a pirate?
trying to
your
change my life.
dad was a pirate. Oh, you're a bitch. Yeah, my guy like.
Wait, I didn't know her dad was a pirate. Well, I didn't know she wasn't part of his clan, and she wanted him to
But
be
anyway.
regardless.
Okay, so during this intense conversation, you travelled a couple of miles.
Get shot with an arrow.
Shut the fuck up!
Every
They come back, shoot an arrow like, shut up!
the city guard just shoots you. Yeah, so you're heading down like a pretty hefty pathway. It's quite a wide track to begin with, but it quite quickly, like maybe after about a couple of hours of riding, it starts to some large trees and like rolling fields start to go out around you, and you know the path definitely gets more scrubby, so it's very much like the sort of Wild West out here, lots of like low grasslands and scrubland. Yeah, you're in grass now, so it's not as loud. And yeah, so you're in onto like a dirt track, and you're heading just kind of through the grasslands over some hills and fields. It's now like pretty dark. It's about 11 p.m., like 10-11 p.m. Just make. Who's actually, first of all, other than Gray, who's at the front of the. Or how are you guys riding? How are you guys riding?
I guess all of us.
I'll be right beside Gray.
Where you was talking to me, so I didn't know.
Yeah, y'all were.
Well, we never really established where we were, you know, where we were at. And I mean, if y'all are talking, we can all
We're in the middle.
each other.
You guys are
I'll say
definitely. You guys are.
Us three in the middle, and then them two
Yeah.
behind us.
Well,
No, I was next to Gray.
you'd be only able to do about 2 horses wide.
No.
Yeah.
I'll be somewhere. in the
Well, I'll be
back.
beside Gray, and I guess Tin Ton and Azul will be right behind me and Gray, and then the other two. behind
Okay,
me.
so whoever's at the front with Gray.
Actually,
one person
stop.
at the back.
I think it would have been Chinya with Gray.
Yeah.
And then y'all two, and then me behind
Because
you.
his
With,
hand was smoke and everything, so that means he was next to him.
yeah, and I'll
Yeah,
be like,
so roll a quick perception check with disadvantage because it's going dark.
I would
It's
say
completely dark.
I would say I was with.
Because I would say if we had to do 2 in a row, it seemed like it would have made more sense to be like this.
21? Yeah. Okay, nice.
Very cool.
You said this is good, right?
Yeah. 21.
That's what
So
it
yeah,
seemed like.
you're riding along next to Gray, and he's kind of like glancing back a little bit to see the group because they're talking quite loudly, and you see like a very large dark shadow on the next hill across. So it's about a mile away. You see something dark like move across the hillside very quickly.
I pointed out to Gray. Does it vanish by the time he turns around, or is it still visible?
He's like he looks and just you don't. It's not there when he looks across. It was quite large from the distance you could
Was
see.
there any features on it that I specifically couldn't?
No,
notice?
you just saw like a dark shape. It was like almost a mile away. So
Okay.
you see almost nothing. You just saw there was something large and dark on the field, then it like dipped over the hill.
Great. What kind of large animals are out in the fields here? with this?
Oh well, it's the
Are there?
wildlands, so there's a number of large beasts. Some carnivorous, some herbivorous. There are large oxen, some elephant actually. If you see them, they are quite dangerous. Sometimes you see wolves, dire wolves. There has been known to be a few other larger creatures around here too.
Any hyenas? No.
No. I think those are some kind of cat. No, wolves here. There are a couple of less common creatures. Some that head down from the volcano, and the whole time you've been riding, there is this it's probably like 20 or 30 miles away. You can see the central part of the island, which is this massive volcano, and you do always see this sort of like lightning and glowing clouds around the top of the volcano because it's active. And you can see some streaks of red just down the sides of the volcano. Yeah, he says there are some creatures there of much more danger that sometimes venture down towards here, but I've never seen such a thing. Mostly we have dealt with wolves. They're not too much of a worry for a group this large. The herds will stay away from us, but the danger's really direwolves if we see them. Direwolves can be quite dangerous. Definitely haven't came across any in my time. And some of the more dangerous bandit groups that roam the wildlands, but I wouldn't imagine they are so close as here.
Understood.
So yeah, I don't know what it was you saw. Maybe we could stop and
Stop and check it out?
yeah, or I mean, you saw it. What do you think we should continue?
I
Or
think we could just continue, just keep an eye in that direction that I saw it in, and just, make sure that there's nothing. We'll make a few frequent stops along the way to just ensure that nothing is tracking us or following us, or if there are any footprints.
Have you seen any baby direwolves?
baby direwolves. I think a friend of mine once said that he found one, but I've never seen one.
Would you like to try to hunt for one?
A baby direwolf hunt.
Not to kill.
I mean,
Talk to your
To try.
dog in English.
it would probably be part of a pack. I'd rather not go anywhere near a direwolf pack. But it depends on how much gold I could potentially track one for you.
I normally don't go this far inland, so I'm very curious.
I say we should just hurry up and get to the village.
No, we're going to the village. I'll just ask some questions because later on, if I had time, I would like a pet direwolf.
I mean, messing with puppies is gonna get mommy is mad, and that's.
I'm not talking about doing it today.
Whoa there.
Some wolf pelts, so.
Alright, so I guess we keep chugging along.
Yeah. Just keep pushing
We're on a
forward.
train now. Nice. Now, what
We got
that
this
song
on.
even called, man?
We don't need that. We just need the horse. Keep going. Don't change it up.
It's about to
Don't
end.
turn it up.
It's like somebody was running up on us.
Yeah.
Well, you rolling this shit.
You feel good?
Hey, yo,
You
what
around
village
these
you
parts of woods,
from?
boys.
What
I
village
see
you
you
from?
around these parts.
From the hidden leaves?
Saw some shoes. Look like my size. Are we going at a normal pace or fast pace? I guess
I'm
not.
pretty normal.
Unless you say differently, it will be like a normal pace,
Yep.
really. Okay, so yeah, you. Sorry.
You good.
Unacceptable, Simon. Fucking, you need a plan for everything.
You had all that time,
I
so
should've
no.
done this, I should've
Yeah,
done
the whole week.
Oh, shit. So yeah.
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 It's not like you were busy this weekend or anything like
Part of it is the long
Shit.
that. Work. What's up, Basil?
Never knew.
So I don't know. How are you liking the islands from your homelands?
I only said a bit too warm for my take, but I
Quite a
managed.
heavy ass jacket.
Oh, speaking of.
Huh?
It's probably the heavy ass jacket.
Yeah, I've slimmed down to just a light vest for the time being, and like it's a little bit more airy. Less sweat though. I've noticed that, like sweat perspiration, so not too bad.
Oh, wait.
The islands.
Probably
You know.
less Kai.
Not a fan of the sand, but I manage. You know, I feel like it's one of those things you just have to learn to experience. You know.
After all my experience of traveling with the sorcerer Genasi, magic is dangerous. I'm not talking. No, he's not talking about you. He's talking about. The
I know, but
sorcerer.
I heard it. That's all I heard. What?
I think you need to throw it out when we get there.
What is going on? What? Hey.
Yes, actually.
Speaking of old druids, first off, you were there. When Gorgolothi was talking, do you know anything about a century-old druid? Did that ring a bell for you?
Nothing for me.
Why did you point out that I was there?
Because you said I wasn't there. Like you weren't fucking there listening to this psychopath talk about the druid place.
We were psychopaths.
Oh.
You use it so lightly.
I know.
Maybe I was high.
Maybe. Okay. Are you
Just maybe.
sober now?
No.
Exactly.
I don't think he even knows what sobriety is.
Is that the problem?
What is his name again? Gray. Gary. Gray. Gary.
Yes, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was just checking my notes.
Gary. We've been riding for a while. Have you seen anything? Noticed anything? Do I need to start looking around? You know.
Are you not?
Not really. I'm just talking.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like Gray had it.
I'm not either.
So if anybody else was surprised attack, we'd be all fucked.
Do you think we should slow down for the night? Do we want to?
I mean, that is up to Greg.
That's why I asked Gray.
He says, well, I thought we were,
You let us know.
We're gonna ride
I thought we were going through the night this time.
Yes.
In the day, so yes, daylight will be probably 3 or 4 more hours. But I believe that Chenye here did see something recently on the horizon, some kind of shadow.
No, I did. I told everyone.
No, you told.
I told everyone. Okay, well, we should probably make a stop if
He
you
did. He said that to just continue for now.
I mean, I agree.
That's my plan.
Big object on the horizon. It was like around a mile away, maybe half a mile away.
We don't need to stop to see what is everything moving
So-
in the wind.
So
Right?
I mean, out in, I guess, in these woods or whatever, is it like dark? Like if you were out in the woods, does it get that dark?
So it's like there's a bit of wooded ground to your left or right. There's some grassland. There's some rocks and hills around you. It's not. It's pretty dark, but it's a moonlit night, so it's the same as if you were walking outside here at like 9 p.m. So you can see like fairly well in the near vicinity, but the distance is very much just like grey shadows and shapes and things like that. So you can see that there's trees, but you can't really see what they are. But the vision is fairly good. So yeah, you're coming along the path, and you go.
I pull my goggles up so I can see.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically like for you around you within about 60 feet. It seems like it's daylight pretty much.
I'll put on
You get a weird like.
Oh god. Oh,
Phrase like,
Fraser's about to freak out.
Okay, that's
We
an interesting cloak you have there.
How many
It
ghosts
helps
do you
me
see?
see in the dark.
We are dungeon divers.
Splunkers.
Adventurers.
Splunkers.
Wait,
What's a splunker?
There's a
I don't know either.
someone who like dives into caves and all that. We're into that.
Splunker.
We're spelunk.
Splunker.
Splunker.
We spelunk the spunk.
There's a silent Q there. Just keep that in mind if you ever write it. Splunker.
Splunker.
It's right after the.
Willy Wonka?
Huh?
Huh?
I heard of this Willy Wonka. He created sweets in the city. Is this correct?
Can I
Yeah.
roll to
I heard he
look
killed
around,
lots
walk
of
close,
kids in
make sure
his
there's
area.
nothing going around in
I heard he
360.
makes special
Yeah, go
cookies.
ahead.
I heard he has his minions sing after children
17.
die.
17. Yeah. So you're cresting the next hill, and ahead of you, you can see something in the road, like some dark
Okay.
shapes in the road.
I call for everyone to slow down their horses. Halt! Slow down. There's something ahead of the road.
Meg the stallion stop.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
I got this up.
Oh my god! You see the Lakers thing?
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, yeah.
you
So,
saw
so
it.
ahead of you in the road is it's about 300 feet away, so you can't really see. But there's some like
I
large.
can't see shit.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can't see anything.
What
No,
else?
you can still see
Yeah,
like
but not 300 feet away.
shapes and shadows and things like that. But yeah, ahead of you there is two large shapes in the road. Seem to be like lying in the road.
Azul, can you cast dancing lights and send them forward?
How far is
see
it?
something?
You would just go
About
for
300
it.
feet.
That's fucking
How
far.
far is it? 300?
It's
Um,
about 300
Okay, I
feet.
can't see that.
That's the lights go 120 feet, so we at least need to get halfway closer.
And also, you would probably go blind, Jay.
I would take off the cloak because I can see him casting dancing lights and I've been around him enough.
Alright, do we want to get closer fast? I can do it to the 120 feet away.
Sure, let's do that.
Even
So-
on me and
How
Thomas
much
can
closer are
see.
you gonna get to about 120 feet away?
Yep.
Take off the cloak
Greg, do you see anything?
ahead of us.
Do you want us that this is a bad
He says.
thing to do?
It's just something in the road. Don't know what it is, but
I'm
it's
gonna
either
cast
a large
fine
sleeping,
traps.
maybe a large sleeping animal, ox or something.
You want to go around it?
I mean, we can if you'd like. Rather not go into the woods at night.
Maybe we can just scare it off or something. Do like a loud bang or something. What do you think, Greg?
Bullet?
Smart.
I don't want to shoot
Generally,
you.
large sound will scare small animals, attract large animals. So,
What if it's like an explode?
Oh my.
I mean,
Can we just walk through?
I tend to prefer stealth over violence
Yes.
and noise
Thank you.
Okay,
in the
okay.
night. But
Just laying it out, the
I mean,
explosion is on the table.
how big an explosion are we talking?
Like,
Is it that quiet too?
well, not that. How loud is a fireball from you?
I don't know. I haven't been able to do it.
Well, thank God for that person.
I guess we could stealth around it too. We can just maneuver around.
I could throw a fog cloud on it.
No. No and no.
Wait a minute.
Okay?
I think I can finally do this. If it's really there and it's not paying attention, I can do what I wanted to do back with those lizards, but y'all were all by the lizards, so I couldn't
Just
do
get to
it.
the point.
Shut the fuck up! Okay. Azul, I was saying that I could cast a spell I've been thinking about that I wanted to use, but y'all were all being pussies and saying y'all
Okay,
would
what's the
be
spell?
able to handle it.
Continue.
It's a spell to where I can possibly knock them out and they won't even react to us
We
coming
don't
by.
even know what it is yet.
It's better than sleep. That's if, like I said, if we get close enough to see if it's a creature.
Okay, let's go.
Get
Okay,
to,
so you get to 120 feet, and what are you gonna do?
do you want me to speak to it, or do you want me to just do lights?
Yeah, I put my cloak on. And I'm gonna look at
Roll
it.
a
See
perception.
if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
See
You know
it
what?
is.
If you were tuned to this room, you could have pointed at it and talked to it if it was a beast.
He can do
13.
that.
He can.
That's not what I did.
No, sorry, 14.
14. It looks like either two large sleeping animals or two large dead animals. They just seem to be lying there.
Is there any slight motion? Can't tell. if
Not
they're
at
breathing.
this distance. You can't
Well,
really see.
in that
And
case,
so point at it
try
and say,
to-
move. Please. Move.
Does it have to be human for a message to work?
Nope. I don't
It
think
has
so.
to understand common.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
teach Caius
I already
a
thought
message.
much.
Simple stuff.
Alright, and I point at it and I say, get up. Get out the way.
How exactly does message work?
You point your finger towards the creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay.
Twice.
Nothing happens.
Said get sin.
It says that in-
What if we just like wait? Can someone throw a rock at it?
I can turn my lights on.
Yes,
Just
turn your
put it
lights on.
down.
Oh, yeah, do that. That's
Go
what I was
do
gonna say.
that.
I was just suggesting
And I
Kai's
throw-
throwing a rock.
The way I have to do dancing lights, which sucks, is that it has to be 4 torchlight lights within range, and they're like 20 feet away from each other. So it just like,
But like a
Line
little like
towards.
freaking straight line towards
Yeah.
you guys.
yeah, that's what I said. That's why I don't. That's like, if that's what you want.
I don't like that.
I like it. It's fine. Let's do it.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
if they're
hey,
there, I'm
everyone,
already.
Everyone, ready?
Take off my
outside.
clothes, by
I'm
the way.
already.
Yeah, I'm ready my sword on this one.
Okay, so yeah, you light
There
up
we go.
all the way there, and you can see that there is two large. In front of you, there is two large animal things.
Like the
Something-
lights isn't close to me fully because I can do it at 120 feet away and it's 20 feet back, so that would
Yeah,
be.
that's fine. But
Yeah,
you,
it's
you,
still
can,
100
you can see that it is lighting up two large things in the road. Because right now you're 120 feet away. It's still quite difficult to really make out what it is. Large creatures is all you can see. There's two large.
Nobody can
creatures.
see if it's like moving or nothing.
You roll an perception check.
Yes.
I'm getting slowly
Right now,
off.
Thomas has rolled a bad
Yeah.
perception check. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I
18.
hop off my
Grace
horse.
sucks.
20.
20?
18
An 18. Yeah, so you guys can see that it seems to be two, they look like very large horses. And there seems to be, like one of them seems to have a big like gouge out of it. And there seems to be like a big pool of blood on the ground. In fact, I can show you what it looks like. But it's unfortunately going to be really daylight because I don't have this in dark night.
So, I don't think they're going to be a problem. But I think what got them is going to be a problem. So.
No, you're not there, by the
Oh,
way.
you
You're
have
like,
4.
you're
have
like
4?
here.
Yeah, you have 4 things I can use for light. So I can show you.
oh
what
yeah,
it is.
sure.
Yeah, you can just use 4d1s here.
Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, that works too. Yeah, dice works.
This is 3. We'll do one more. Go with 41.
That way you can understand what I'm at.
Moody.
This is gonna be great. He's just a little man.
No.
That's it.
There you go. There you go, Simon.
Okay. So yeah, this is I only have this in super light, I'm afraid, but this is it's quite dark. Don't have dark
What
night
do you
vision.
see, guys?
Actually, I can do this.
Wait, can you turn the brightness down on the TV? No.
Not really.
There's 2
Oh, actually, I could, yeah.
dead horses.
I have it like this.
So it's not
Fairly
chocolate.
large horses. So whatever cut into these horses was clearly something strong.
How fast can everybody ride?
I mean,
We can go pretty fast, but understand that we might get jumped on. There's cliffs here.
we don't know how fast those horses were going before they got gas. So. You know.
Oh, Simon, you got off?
I think what we should do is just ride past the horses, but everybody be ready for anything to jump.
Who can cast fog?
You clearly.
You literally are the one who casts fall.
Who else?
I can. Why is this not? It now just.
I
Both
can cast-
cliffs are there. We can run fast. I can cast fog on one side. He can cast fog on the other side.
Do we
He'll
need
block those two
darkness?
ends. They won't be able to see us. We can just run through, jump over the horses, and keep going.
By the way, it may say goblin
So
ambush,
no
but it is not a
Let's
goblin.
cast it now instead before we get over
Yeah.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying cast it now, right here and right here, away from the horses, and we run
Above
straight
us.
through. Yes. So if anything is above us, they
How,
won't
how
be-
tall are these? What it looks like.
There's two like pretty sharp cliffs on either side. They're about 8 to 9 feet high each side. It's like
do that. Rush through if you want to.
If
you
that's
great.
the case, I could cast
Yeah.
darkness
Great.
on the open area. That
Yeah, you
would
can do
miss
that
it.
too.
But
Yes.
we're gonna
We're
be
gonna travel through.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if there's an area that fog isn't covering.
okay.
Greg, do you recommend us just rushing through
Um,
with a
well, I'd like to know a little more.
cloud of fog?
I'd like to know a little more about it. What is this cloud of fog? I mean, I wouldn't like riding through fog.
No,
I mean,
above
if it was
us.
thick,
Above us,
so we could see underneath.
yes.
I mean, that could work. I tend to avoid just rushing in, but I mean, if you guys are confident, I think you seem quite capable. Happy to follow your lead, but I'm not really a fighter.
You can stay in the middle of us.
If maybe you go through, maybe I can circle around.
Well,
in
okay.
the woods.
One question: is there any creatures out here that prey specifically on horses that can leave gouges in their bodies?
Most of the carnivores here could do this. Large horses, it could be a pack of dogs. It could be
Chupacabras' cousin, the horse eaters.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly, I'd rather it was one of the beasts. There is also often rogue elementals here, trolls, worms. Actually, a few small dragons have even been seen.
Okay, Greg, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, Chinye. I don't want you to do this, but I'm going to ask you to do this. If we do not cause fall, can you do spiders or something and let them run through first?
Sure. What do you want to run through? Do you want spiders to go through? I can make.
I want the cheetah giraffe.
Cheetah giraffe?
I want as much as I want.
Do you want
as much
quantity
as
or quality?
I want quantity.
It's fine.
Because I can have some go through the middle.
We might be wasting a spell for not doing.
How about 4 giant goats?
Can you summon a
All I'm saying!
What I will say though is most animals do eat their food.
Wait a
Not
minute.
here, we could be getting attacked, so we want to be smart. But
This?
We might want to hurry up and decide.
Yes. Can you summon horses? If not, these horses are insured. I mean,
I can summon
you have
four
wolves and
four
dogs
horses.
and everything.
Grace says, if you are thinking of sacrificing our horses, it's quite a walk from here.
Well,
Time-wise, I mean, we could, but it's quite a walk.
we mean summon
Last
new
thing.
ones.
Oh,
Anybody know, like, can do a hologram? No.
Because I specialize in that.
Well-known hologram.
I got rid of mine, so no.
Do you
I
want?
might have one. No, nothing major.
Okay. Would you prefer? I can summon 8
Very
elk to go running through.
That
Elk or horse?
is great.
Well, like
Go
you
ahead,
said,
go.
they kill
Summon
horses.
8
But
elk?
go for it.
All right.
You
I'm uttering
could've
some
sum-
words,
We paid for these horses. You
Yeah, I
could've
just
done
thought
some
about
things.
that.
but they only last an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, we need a lot.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing prior to this summoning of 8 elk?
Getting rid of like.
you said you're off your horse, right?
Yes. Wait.
Why?
I still have my spell
I
ready.
don't know.
I'm on my horse.
I'm on mine.
I'm like, really?
I still have my spell ready to use just in
I
case.
have my sword out, ready for anything that's trying to come at us.
Okay.
Do you want it in my hand?
Okay, so you're just sort of readying to charge.
Yes.
Grace says, I'm gonna make my way to the other side. Not a big fighter. I will go
Oh.
through the woods alone, if
You're
that's
gonna-
okay.
No,
That's
no.
literally gonna kill you, Greg.
It's
Oh
not.
no, I have lived out here for many years.
That's how they all say it.
Don't
Greg.
summon anything.
That's literally how they all say it.
What?
Let's
You're
go
not
back.
going to abandon us. are you?
Let's follow.
No, I
up.
just don't want to fight.
There's
If
2
you
million
follow
left to do
me,
so.
it would not work.
Yes.
I'm able to slip very quickly through the woods.
Okay.
He is a very specialist.
I am a tracker. This is my job, but I am not a fighter.
If
you,
Oh, but let's
I'm just
get the bow
nervous about
I trust
rushing
you.
through.
I believe you're very smart.
Mm.
If you do not come back with us, do we owe more for Zoom? I want to make sure.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Oh, no, I'm talking about us. Like, I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
I haven't lost a group before,
Yes,
but I mean,
if we lost you, do we owe?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I have signed a contract actually,
Okay.
prior to this, but
Just asking.
I'm so mad.
I feel comfortable.
Do you
if
have
that's
life
okay.
insurance?
That's basically what he asked.
Yeah.
I trust you.
I
I
stay
trust
alive by avoiding situations like this, but I trust that you are fighters, and if there is any danger there, that you can deal with it. But I myself would be a liability.
I just want you to know is I trust you.
I'm the only one.
I
who
just
thinks
want to make
people
sure.
even
Okay,
exist.
so I will
Or can
wait
send something afterwards.
maybe a mile up the track from you.
You think you're gonna be that fast enough? We're going straight through. You're going around.
I'm quite quick.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying.
Well, will you be okay? Because I think we have 2 of them are going to do the fog cloud. And I don't.
No, we're not gonna do the phone.
We're not.
We're just doing the. What are we doing? We're just rushing.
The-
Then let's just go.
Yeah.
What was
let's-
that? Tell me now.
So he says, so it's okay if I go?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, he just like immediately shifts into a wolf and just like
Oh.
bursts into the.
Without his horse?
He said
Yeah,
shift
he's
into a
left his horse with you.
Shit.
No, but it will follow you.
So
I
we
know.
can use
It's a
that
trained
as
horse.
bait then.
No. We wanted to have it. We need to bring it back. I don't want to
So
pay
he-
for another horse.
Off into
No, they're insured.
into the woods very very quickly. He's
Alright,
like
summon.
full speed.
Go and let's go.
Let's go 8 elks, baby.
A cheetah
Okay,
elk, a
um,
zebra elk, and a bear elk.
I'm gonna run up top and run through
You're
the
just
middle.
gonna send them to just
Not
stampede
all through the
through.
middle.
Some
Wait,
up top.
send them all
No,
from the middle?
no,
No,
some
not
through the
all
middle,
through.
some
Okay,
through
so
the
first of all,
Huh.
please roll animal handling checks because your horses suddenly 8 animals appear right in front of them. There you go. They kind of freak a bit. So just roll a handling checks to make sure you keep a control.
Okay.
15.
Well,
Good. 18.
my singing did not help.
Alright, so
That's a
17.
6.
13.
In substitution of me rolling a natty 1, I use the fucking ring to tell my horse to calm down.
I will let you roll with advantage.
Whoa, bitch! Whoa, man!
Marco, why is it?
Hey!
What's going on here? We can try to.
Hold on, it might be because this just stopped for no reason.
Yeah, that's what happens. But I'm gonna see if it works this one
Oh,
too.
goodness.
No,
I've
this out.
taken that out. Please put it back to the.
Yeah.
I feel we
Pass.
fight for one day.
Whoa, man! Whoa!
He's still scared. Shut the fuck up!
Who's talking to me?
Look at me, that big. You gotta be
You got a
better.
girl. It's like, oh my God, don't talk to me like this.
Just big old freak.
I'm gentle.
Son of a bitch.
That was a good idea though.
That should work. That should work. Okay, cool. So, what did you roll secondary?
Fucking fool.
So the 2 of you and Shay, you barely hold on. The 2 of you just immediately get thrown off your horses, and the horses like run with the
Well, good for them.
with the creatures.
Like I said, they're insured. So.
So it's
And
gonna
that's
be
like good.
it's gonna be an additional
Yeah,
Oh
that's big.
boy, poor
charging elephant and hippopotamus.
Let me stop you.
Okay, so they just charge forward, right?
Yes.
No,
What was that idea you had?
Like 2 to the left, 2 to the right. rest of the
Like
rest.
into the woods or like
Yeah.
through and like at
Like
angles.
up top, like that one so you can go in there.
Like close
Okay,
right
move
here.
the left and right ones first, please, and then show me where the ones that are going through the center just go.
And then through the center, they go in and spread out.
Well, those other 2 can't even go up that wall. It's like 8 feet.
Well, they just gonna go to the woods then. Yeah.
To make
They
sure
just
that-
run into the woods
Yeah.
on the side.
Elk can climb. Oh, he should have made mountain goats.
Okay, so including your 2 horses that just follow the main group. So as they get to, just put them next to the horses, please.
No, they're behind. So go ahead.
Can you roll a quick deception? And I'm gonna roll a perception.
Wait, deception. So they know the animals aren't
So
real.
my roll was a 2.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my God.
These creatures have
Natty
-3 intelligence. Which is why this is actually a pretty sick idea. 8. 8? Okay, so as the creatures hit the horses, the corpses of the horses like and like come up, and these 2 gigantic, like grotesque looking trolls are actually the corpses of the horses, and they'll immediately attack the animals. So
Oh my God, what do I want to say?
saying? If that happened, to
I
just
literally
go
have two
around
trolls.
while-
You just put them on the 2 horse boats.
Yes, sir. But now that the horses serve, we gotta fight.
So yeah, these trolls that burst up like and like attack have got like skin rotting off them. Like they look like the dead horses, but then the leg of the horse is all like mangled across and their arms coming out of it. And there's like flies buzzing around them, and they just immediately lash out at the first creatures. By the way, what are you guys doing as these things like charge?
I would like to have said so. It just depends. That I was.
I'm getting off the ground after I've
Fine.
been thrown down.
I'm assuming he's gonna try to call his shit back.
Okay, so let me just quickly roll the attacks as the trolls who are going to do the big attacks.
Go ahead.
And they're still able to be.
So
we got lights right there.
The first one is going to attack. Yeah. Well,
We're
actually,
within 120,
Is
right?
that going to be negative to them? It might actually be
Because
negative.
we moved closer to see them. So yeah.
It's not negative.
Okay.
That actually could have been a good idea.
We're gonna do what I've been holding after I got fucking thrown off.
So one of them bites at the first creature next to it and rolls a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So it does 11 damage plus.
This is Dragon Ball Z.
No, it's Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus 19 necrotic damage.
It's dead.
It will then claw at one of the other ones. When it dies, is it dead creature or does it just disappear?
It just disappears.
No, this is fine.
It's like it's like a theme.
I think he was about
Okay,
to
so it
get
just-
that thing was on.
Yeah.
So the troll like bites into it and just like it looks super confused. Then looks at one of the others and just whoosh, like rakes at one of the other ones. Rolling
19 necrotic damage.
plus the hit damage. Claws at one of the other ones, rolling 14 to hit.
It's
That does. Ooh, nice, that's a whole 2.
Nice.
Doing 6. 6 plus 9 necrotic damage.
okay.
And then it claws at the same one, claws at the next, the same creature again.
Okay.
Because it's not dead. Definitely hitting. Dealing 11 piercing. Oh, sorry, 11 slashing and another 4 necrotic damage to that the same creature.
Dead.
So it just tears it and it just they both disappear and it just like it's super angry.
So wouldn't the horses stop and turn around?
I'll roll for them to see if they do. But the other one's going to move forward quickly and attack the nearest one. So it's going to bite that one.
Where?
I thought you already did.
Definitely hit.
no,
They have
no,
3
no.
attacks
Yeah.
each.
Yay!
Getting into nasty creatures now, boys. So
Yeah,
it
boy.
does.
No, let's.
um,
down range.
does 5 piercing damage, and it does. I actually rolled both the other one. Shit. 4, 10, 15 necrotic damage. And it goes like, and then they like look towards the group, and suddenly you get this music. So everyone roll initiative.
Okay. We still get to do the things we wanted to.
Yeah. So,
On your initiative turn.
Yes.
well,
Oh my god.
So they didn't roll very high, which is probably good.
I'm just quickly swapping these out for.
The animals that died?
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 to 20. I don't know why you bother. 20 to 15.
19, okay?
15.
Oh, 19.
this
So
was
might actually get to do fireball.
her big
Yep.
moment.
Chenya, you were 15?
15. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
15 to 10.
12.
Caius.
7.
Okay,
9.
so trolls, advantage Tintin, and let me roll to see when the horses get to go. Okay, 16. Not bad. Caius, what were you? 12.
Yeah.
Che was
15.
okay. Horses go after Azul. Okay, Azul, your turn first. I'm assuming you're going to throw a fireball.
He's like, yes! My time! 150 range.
Feel free to explain to what other people see right now, because this might be the first time they ever
He's
see
like,
fireball.
yes. And then, like, you see him just put both hands out, and then the fire in his mouth that he's smoking, the end lights up a lot more. And then he just brings his arm down, and you see this huge fireball circling above each one of these knolls, and it hits
Trolls.
trolls.
Those would be very dead from a fireball.
Yeah. So it drops right here in the back of them. just
Okay, so
obliterating
yeah,
that
this
area.
this massive wall of fire just hits, and just for a second you hear nothing at all, and then just like a rush.
It's so weird. I don't know what's happening.
Is this?
Send me the link.
I click loop, but it's just not looping.
Send me the link.
Not yet.
Anyway, this massive like blast wave hits you guys, as when all the trees around the area just get leveled as this huge ball of fire just out from the area, hitting these, doing.
Dex save 14.
What's the range the fireball hits?
20-foot radius.
So it probably hits that first creature.
Well,
as
no,
well.
it's right here. I can do it 150 feet back, so I'm gonna do it right
What's
here.
the radius? So you're doing, you're doing it just so
Yeah.
the okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Doing it in the back. So it's a dex save of 14 for both of them. And-
They're actually fairly dexterous.
And it is
Yep.
8d6.
Okay, one makes it, one definitely doesn't make it. I rolled a 2, one rolled a 13. So.
Dang.
Wait, plus they got one dex.
So
So.
about 4d6.
How many d6?
8.
8d6 damage.
Only 8.
I mean, you can roll quite highly.
No.
Oh shit. I got 1 6. That's 10. Hold on. Damn, only did 17.
So 17 for the full damage,
Yes.
and then one save gets half damage, right?
Yes.
Which is 8.
It'll be 8.
Yeah.
So 17 and 8.
Okay, yeah. So like hits these two
You
guys.
see a troll.
That's a good choice. Okay, so they just
So this is
the two horses. They were going to roll, but now a massive fireball just went off in front of them. They just bolt in opposite directions, full distance. Actually, they're probably just going to run straight back towards you.
Yeah.
Actually, straight lines, so they're going to go this way, the two horses. So they can run like 40 feet, I think. So they do 80 feet just straight towards me. Yeah, so they just run into the forest. Just sprint.
I'll say something.
Okay. So, Shenye, what are you going to do? Like a small nuke just went off in front of you.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I am going to.
Which one's saved? Oh, no matter. It doesn't matter. Which one saved?
Huh?
The white one or this one? Which one saves? Like, which one saved?
Let's say the white one saved.
I am going to hold. I don't even know what to do here.
I'm just trying
I
to see if I can see
will.
this.
Is this the range? Oh, that's not range. I'm going to hold ice knife until the troll, in case the trolls come within range and of 60 feet. Then I'll fire it off. And
Okay.
then, yeah. And then as a perception, as my bonus action,
Get
I'm
the
going
horses.
to make a perception if there's anything else going on the ridges of
Okay,
the.
so you're going to look around.
Yes.
Go ahead. You're still getting those those white lights in your eyes when you look at the light for too long
Oh,
from
yeah.
the fireball. All you can see is that, and you're just like, I'm gonna just ready an ice knife just in case when my vision clears.
Yeah.
Caius.
I'm gonna waste an action to put away the greatsword and pull out the giant slayer axe.
Then Yale get the animals.
So you just
Get the horses! Yep.
I mean, they bolted into the forest. Can I see the horses? Or
You
no?
can bonus action try and see if you can see them.
Alright.
Peer into the forest with glasses.
Yeah.
You don't see them. They just ran into the forest to your right somewhere. But you did notice that they went there because you looked to see. So yeah, you did notice that. And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, the first troll is going to just charge up to the cheetah gazelle thing. And it's going to attack it. It probably misses on its first hit, which is 11 to hit.
No, I don't want to call him back 1 second. So 11 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits.
It hits.
They're elk.
No, 11's low.
They're like level 3 elk, dude.
Got
You
it.
see a 5.
So that does 1d6.
5.5.
So 1 piercing damage.
That's why I was like, quantity over quality.
My guy actually wanted to go first.
It does 24 necrotic damage.
Dude, that thing gets smited out of existence.
Ouch.
And then it's going to. Has dark vision. I'm just going to roll random dice for this. Okay. It just uses the rest of its move to charge straight at you guys as a
How
group.
much?
It can move another.
It moved 10 feet.
It can move another 20 feet. Why is it moved like that? Why can't it go diagonally?
It can? Oh.
Is it how smart is it?
Straight at you guys. They are
is it?
not smart.
Oh, yeah, it'll go off.
It's fine.
And then the other troll, yeah, you can throw your ice knife. Yeah, that's definitely range. Okay. Shoot your ice knife at it.
Ten.
10 damage?
Yeah. Oh no, 10 to hit.
Oh, that does not hit.
Okay. Then he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Rewind the loop, Simon. The loop on the video. That way it don't do that crap again.
I mean,
The loop is only a loop supposed to be.
I know, but that's why I asked for the thing. Anyway, continue.
a dex saving throw.
Yes.
It rolls a whole 6.
Alright, it misses. So it gets hit by the explosion of the ice knife. It takes 7. Oh, 3d6. Oh, no, takes 12 damage.
Nice. Hit it with that.
It takes cold damage too. I don't know if that.
Nice.
The rolls are
The other troll is also going to roll a random dice. Oh shit. It just sprints straight at you guys, just straight line, so it can do 60 feet. Yep. And it's just like, and as it gets closer, you can see that there's like skin slewing off it and flies buzzing around. The stench from it is like rotting flesh.
How tall are these things?
They're very large. Some might say giant in size. Okay, that's both
Is it
trolls'
like 2
turn.
feet tall?
Fantasia.
2 stories?
I'm about to say 2 feet tall.
Giant size is
Small
like,
as shit.
it's like 13 feet, 12 feet, 13 feet tall.
Okay.
They're big, big, big. Like double.
It's like the troll Markel saw me fight on Skyrim.
Yes. When he bitch slapped you.
Oh no.
It's, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, so it's Fantasia's turn.
Are they too far away?
They were super dumb, so it was actually a
No.
really good move to charge all those creatures at them.
I know
So they
they're
don't have a
dumb.
fucking clue that
Yes. Are they within 30 feet of each
they're- Of each other?
other? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. What she's been waiting for, he's gonna try and cast Hypnotic Pattern right there so she can get both of them in it. And if any of those animals get caught, well, tough luck. So they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
This boy was rolling like he was supposed to
Yeah, I don't know why I was getting ready to roll.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
That's probably.
That's a good
not
t-shirt
that
design.
bad.
Are you ready to roll?
He's just holding it up.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I was.
Yeah, it's hitting. Oh, they got to make a save. All right.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, Mr. Trolls.
Oh no.
Oh, their wisdom is just fantastic. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
17 for the first one, and 1 for the second one.
Alright, so.
So the first one is the closer one. So the second one at the back does get affected.
Okay, so the second one is just gonna drop. The creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Nice.
That's fucking nice.
Hey, put it
Alright.
Mark.
And for
No,
that,
wait, does he have a thingy?
How long is that duration though?
with that,
What is he charmed?
A minute.
yeah, he's down for a minute.
Yeah, have that.
Yeah, a minute until someone touches him or attacks him. He's out.
He is charmed.
So in that case, I will then use my bonus action to cast Mind Thrust, as it can only be a bonus action. Oh, there's no point in casting.
Mind Thrust? But it's also a spell. So
Yeah.
you can't cast 2 spells.
Oh, okay.
You can only
Okay.
cast it as a bonus action if you do something else.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will. Wait, I didn't attack, so I can't even use any of that. So, yeah, I'll show where I am.
Chill out. Chill out.
Tintin. Your turn.
What you gonna do?
My guy wanted to go first so he could just throw fog on and we run across the other way. That's what my guy wanted to do.
Let me just tell you that if you had thrown fog on them and run into it, you are now running randomly.
No,
in
he
the
said
dark.
around it.
Now,
Oh, running around.
yeah, throw fog on them and ran around.
Got it.
And not twice. That's what my guy wanted to do. But now he got to fight.
Technically, we still could do the same.
Yeah, I mean, because one is out and the other's
We're on horses,
Just
except for
people.
2 people.
bam. So just
Wow.
rock chain. I mean,
No, I'm saying like,
chain.
they can jump. First of all, your ass, I'm not worried about it. You can jump on anybody's horse.
Man,
This bitch, mother.
I'm about to throw fog.
Yeah, slim thick, and she gone.
Man, no. Okay, I'm throwing fog where the fog ends right there. So it's like
Is it 20
right
feet? No.
20 feet. Yep, 20 feet.
Well,
Sphere.
where it is, and then 20 feet out each way.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's just saying the end is there.
Yeah, so if I throw it right here,
So it's covering both of them basically. They're
Yeah.
the corners.
I throw it right there, so. Yeah, so.
Well, no, because if you throw it there, 5, 10, 15, it's still going to cover.
Okay, so
Chain.
right there.
Yeah.
Put something in.
Alright, there. Oh, no, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, can you put it in one of the squares? Just so that we can see.
It is on my,
Okay,
on
cool.
my end.
Okay, cool.
5, 10, 15, 20. So, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So just suddenly just a wall appears right in front of Chenye.
You said here or here?
No, it's right here in the square. For me.
Yeah, it's just because the angle.
Yeah. So, 5, 10. Wait a minute. 5, 10, 15, 20. No,
No, from the thing.
5,
Each
10,
time you count from the
yeah.
thing.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah,
So, right here,
pretty much.
it's a fall.
Yep.
I mean, you still can go around it.
Yep, so my guy is dark.
Horsey.
5,
Giddy up.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How far can I go with horses?
Well, as soon as
Don't
you
dare.
start going into here, it starts becoming difficult terrain. So halved. So you do 40 to there and then 20. You can go inside there.
Okay.
On the horse, though. How fast is the horse? We're still on horse.
80.
40?
40
with the
feet.
dash.
So that horse shouldn't have went that far then.
No, they've sprinted.
They
double
sprinted
dash.
double.
That's one.
80.
Oh, I can't double dash.
No, you can't do
Well,
it.
you can double dash.
I
Well,
can't.
actually,
You
you
already
just
did
cast
it.
your spell,
I can't.
so yeah, you can just ride
5,
the horse.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, no, you, I mean like when you hit the tree, so you could easily hit there and then it doubles, you probably get to about there. Your horse. Along the fog.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
Azul.
it. That's all.
Really?
Azul, your turn. Suddenly a huge cloud of fog appears in front of
Oh,
you.
my bonus action. Just run!
I guess we're getting the fuck out of Dodge. And I'm like, I don't know, we're getting your horses. And can I reach and grab Fantasia? And like put her on the back of the horse? Is that possible? You know, like those old cowboy
That'd be
movies.
You would, but I would say it would half. Why? It's playing still. You would half your movement away, so you can use your action to try and drag her up, and you need to make a strength check to see if you can pull her up, because it's not her turn. And then you've got half your movements left.
Oh, crap. I mean, sucked because I knew what I was going to do to try and get Caius out.
It's cool. I'll do it.
Alright.
Roll a strength check.
Ha! 5.
Oh, so you reach down to grab her, and she's too focused on something else, and she's like, whoa, and like you just can't grab her, you can't lift her up.
Well, get your damn horse! And I go down. I go as far as I can down.
So you can do 20 feet.
10, 15, 20.
Who's?
Shinye.
I grab my horse.
You can like practically smell the creature.
Question. We didn't ask this, and it's a problem. What happened to the dude's horse?
Oh, it would have ran with the.
No, I thought those were the two horses.
No, their two horses.
Yeah, his horse was also there. Let me just see. I'm just gonna random it. 1, 2, 3. They follow the others. 4, 5, 6. Follows the others.
The other horses.
So there's 3 horses. There
Put
are 2
another
horses.
horse there, yeah.
A giraffe horse.
Yo, Caius.
Alright, it's on you, Shinye. What you doing?
I grab my horse and I bolt the fuck out.
Damn, this gonna fuck me up.
Yeah. The devils right there.
My horse is with me, and then I am actually going to. Wait, are we running or are we fighting? I'm so confused.
Running.
You said just run.
Just
No,
run?
yeah, just run.
Yeah.
I'm going to ready another fog. No. What kind of weapons were the trolls holding?
They didn't
No,
have any
horns.
weapons that you could see.
Horns.
Oh fuck! Okay, I
From what
will.
you saw, they just bit and slashed at stuff.
Yikes! I will hold a
He's metal.
thorn whip for the time being.
All my guy saw was your things just go poof, poof, poof. My guy like, fuck that. We ain't got time to fight.
I will. Am I allowed to hold wild shift for a specific thing?
No, it has to, you can only really hold an attack or a spell.
Attack. Okay, I will hold thorn whip. Another ice knife in case the troll gets in within
Well,
range.
did you double movement to get away, or did you just go 40 feet?
No,
You can double movement and just fucking sprint.
We're gonna have to fight anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far out.
He could transform into something.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
could carry
yeah, I was thinking that
It's
too.
his horse to Fantasia.
It's too late now.
Because I'm holding my horse too, so I wouldn't imagine being.
Oh, you're not on it. You're
Yeah, because
I thought you got
I was always on foot. Because whenever I hopped off the
Okay.
cast.
I mean, you can get back on your horse if
You
you
could
want.
use an action.
That's your
to get on
action.
Or just left your horse for them.
I don't know. I would have just pulled my horse and just just
Okay,
dash
so
over
you
him.
just
And,
ran
Just
in.
do what you
yeah, and then I'll hold ice knife in case the trolls come out from the.
Okay, Caius.
I summon Yama. 10d10.
She
damage.
runs away. She's
She runs away.
scared.
She said, "Ah, fuck
The
that."
scariest dog of all time.
follows the horses.
Just stands like just out of reach of the troll and barks at it. That's pretty much what she.
No. That's why my guy didn't fall.
Am I in difficult terrain now? Because I can move forward.
One more step
All
and you
you do
will
is
be.
walk out.
Wait.
Alright, I'll step right
You
in
don't know
here.
where it is, he don't.
And I'll call out to the horses. To see, if
That
I
is
can
true.
to see if they're still there.
He still
Okay.
does speak the horse.
He's still
Just roll a quick animal handling check.
Natural 20.
Alright.
Bring your ass back here!
And bring your friends!
Just do that, like
Oh,
super
yeah.
high pitched whistle.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear like from a slightly like 20 feet away.
Oh, 3 1 change that? That's
Well,
nice.
you don't know yet. The trolls turn.
Well, just one.
Damn it. Yeah.
That's the troll's turn.
Yeah, that works for one or two.
So,
Two would be
he is going to just roll a random direction.
God
So,
damn it, I already know where
It
1,
says right here 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just say this is one.
That's 1, I'm 3. 2.
Oh,
So
Calls to me.
it sprints in that direction again, which is the way it came.
Stupid ass.
All in the fog.
What? Right here?
It sprints, so straight until it hits that wall, basically. And it's like,
I mean, it's easy. It's not.
and it's just out of the fog. It's like,
Oh shit.
D4 blood damage. Oh, you
Guys,
did.
we're lucky. Wait,
and it like just attacks the wall briefly, like scratches the wall, and
Oh,
then
turn
it is.
that rotel off, completely off. I smell it burning.
How did Thomas not smell it burning?
Yeah.
I luckily can't smell, so.
Okay, so Fantasia, your turn.
my God. Oh,
Try
shit.
it.
Oh, wait.
Okay. No, I think I know what I can try and do.
just kill it.
Could I try? Get the hell out of here. Could I try and get on to his horse since he's just kind of there?
Well, his horse is gone.
Yes, nobody's
You
working.
went with the other horses.
You
No.
went by yourself.
I know.
You
I
were
mean,
currently
like,
standing by yourself in the middle of nowhere. You don't know where the other horses went. You didn't look.
yeah, I know. I didn't know that. I'll just go.
You just see. All you really know is the rest of the group is sprinting in that
Yeah.
direction.
So I'll go in that direction. And
5, 10,
yeah,
15, 20.
that's enough. I think.
Okay.
Is that my kind?
I mean, you know he's not on his horse.
Yeah, you see Kaya's
No.
just next to you.
Yeah, but is Zul still on his horse?
No.
That's all I am.
Oh,
Yeah. So would I be able to get on Azul's horse? Can I know it?
You could move up to Azul's horse, but you wouldn't be able to get onto it because that would be your additional movement.
You can do action.
Yeah, I thought
No,
it
his
would
action would be to move closer. Oh no, you're right next to Azul. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can use your action to hop onto his horse.
So that couldn't be a bonus action.
No, it would be a whole action to get onto his horse.
yeah. Bonus action is a quick action you can do. Dude, that's not a quick action. You gotta do a whole little action.
Couldn't I do an
If an
acrobatics
attack
check?
is an action. Well, you can just get on. You don't have to acrobatics check.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean
a-
to do it as a bonus.
No, it's an action to get onto it.
All right. God damn it. 'Cause I was gonna try and make Kai's fly.
Looking for a whole layer of like crusted cheese up top.
Oh really? That
No,
sounds
you just-
amazing.
no,
Well, it
Sounds
is
great.
stupid, and he's near the horse, so I guess I'll risk it. I'll jump on with Azul.
Okay, so Fantasia leaps onto the back of your horse behind you. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
I don't want to get its attention.
They put
I'll
their difference
leave it alone.
aside.
I don't have a problem.
Alright, I can't see him from there because the fog is still there until I go
Yeah, you can see him from there.
Yeah, he's barely out the fog.
He's out
5, 10, 15, 20. Or is
Yeah,
it 20
Let's do
right
it
there?
straight line from the dice.
Do you want me to count 5 on the dice? That's what I'm asking.
From the dice, count 20 out.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, the dice. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's
sorry.
right, that's right.
So,
So yes, you could see the troll.
motherfucker. 20.
What? I'm so confused now.
He's just trying to avoid
Fuck
it.
no. Worst spell in the game, used in every fight so far. It's completely wrecks by.
There you go.
Okay, Azul.
The hell are you doing this time? Just fight the bitch. And I cast Mage Armor because I almost forgot.
Fight it!
And I say I almost fucked up here. And I mean, shit, I don't know what to do now. Like,
I'm gonna just find some fucking trouble with the fucking walls.
yeah, I move. I mean, I can't see. I said, why did you run that way? And I don't know what to do, so I stay where I am.
Right, how smart is your character when he could be like... You could roll an intelligence check to see if you think that he... I mean, you
Okay,
could also
17.
just decide.
Yeah, but I don't want to cheat.
You
And
see
be
him,
like,
like,
I didn't see.
You see him like sprint past you in the opposite direction, also running still. So he's either doing some kind of weird relay, or he's running away from something that's over there.
No, but I was like, okay.
If you run in a zigzag pattern, they can't catch you.
Yeah.
Trolls are too dumb.
Would I?
They're
All right.
probably
Here's my question: with that 17 that I rolled intelligence check, would I be able to know that Kaya sees the horses that way? Because I want.
No, that would be perception. Intelligence was just to decide why he ran.
I mean, I
past you.
rolled.
I'm just smart enough to know.
If you want to roll a perception
Horse.
now,
Yes.
it would be a bonus action to do it. Because you made John it already, right?
Huh?
You
I haven't
made
done.
John.
Oh yeah, I made Jones.
That's an action?
Yes.
Okay, so you've got a bonus action. If you could look around to see if you can see Caius.
All right, I see Caius. I rolled a perception. 21.
21? Yeah, I mean, you see that he called some horses and that the horses have stopped ahead of him. You
I'll go that way as far as I can so that she get to her horse.
Oh, you're heading to the horses?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just go to, like, what is it, like 20 feet that way?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, Tinson, you're on your horse?
Caius.
I'm on.
He's always on something.
Oh, actually, didn't do the horses' turn. Yeah, they head back towards you. They're not like running back towards you, but they're like just walking cautiously towards you.
Oh.
Okay.
Your horse runs straight up to you, like, real
alright.
quickly back to you, and like readies up to be mounted. She did nat 20 that shit. So.
Oh no. Feeling strategic report.
How tall are the cliffs? Like 8, 10 feet?
Yeah, they're about 10 foot on each side.
Like an animal just were to
Not-
jump off top of it. Be fine, right?
You can take some damage.
The horses come to me. Okay, since all the horses are in my view, I tell them all to stay there. It's like to stay here, and I'm gonna come back.
Well, do you have?
I still
how
have.
are you doing that?
With the ring.
Does the ring just let you forever talk to animals, or do you?
It has
10
3
minutes.
charges. It has 3 charges, and that'd be my last charge.
Wait, isn't it 10 minutes though? It lasts for 10 minutes. The one
But if
It
it's
doesn't
using
say- I don't
now,
think it
it's using
says.
it now. It's like a one-time cast, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't say it lasts a certain
I think
amount
it
of time.
lasts a minute. So that's.
Oh,
fine.
I think
What
it,
spell-
I
what
think
is
it
the
would
spell? What's
only,
the spell?
I think it would only last with animal friendship if I use that because it's like
No,
a
no,
set.
No, no,
speak with
what's-
animals is just a spell. You just have to look up the spell.
Yeah,
speak with
speak.
animals.
With, that's what I'm
just
asking.
put it speak with animals. That's
But yes,
all it says.
you're casting it now to use it again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast speak with animals.
Duration 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you
So-
cast
So
speak.
when you cast it the time to
The
tell
time-
them
oh, then
when
it
it
will
threw
still
you
be
off,
going.
you
Oh
got
yeah,
10
you
minutes.
still have
Then
that.
it was still
Yeah,
okay.
you
Then it's
still
still
have
going.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I tell them to stay here.
Okay, roll an animal handling check
Alright.
to see if they actually obey you.
6.
6. Okay, that's what you tell them. That
God.
you tell them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then oh, your fog is still up. Fuck. I can't even see from where I'm at.
Yeah, if I had my expert one working,
No.
every single time there's an issue with this screen and this and whatever thing we have on it.
It's the TV.
The
dude.
expert thing was great.
I move. Okay, actually, where would the fog be in
Start
front of
5
me?
from the back.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that as far as it
Yeah,
goes?
it's about that.
Okay, well, I'm going to move right here in front of the fog, and I'm going to ready my axe. If the troll comes through, I'll attack him.
Okay. Sounds good. It's the troll's turn. The troll looks around. It's gonna roll to see if it sees the. Yeah, it just goes straight at these things. It's gonna attack. It's gonna bite the first one. It rolled a 10 with a natural one. Actually, a natural one's a miss regardless, I think. So it's gonna then slash at it with its claws. It rolls a 16.
Hits.
Poor devil.
Yo, that's something I got on a fight. My guy was like, hey, let's just go past these things.
There's only one down!
10 slashing damage.
That is true. It
That,
is.
that doesn't matter if it's
10
just one.
slashing damage and 6
That and a
necrotic
chronic.
damage.
How much damage is
So
that?
16 total damage.
Me and you know more than
And then it's going
ever
to slash at the other
how
one.
bad
if that
necrotic damage is.
Nat 20. So it's just there's no
Yeah,
way.
see ya later.
We were the ones getting fucked up. No
And then
problem.
it's gonna like look around like, "Ah!" Like it's getting super frustrated. Like it just attacked two things, a load of things disappeared, then there was a bunch of fog, and it saw two other things, it's like, yes, they disappeared. It's getting super pissed. Fantasia, your turn.
Wait, where are we, Azul?
We're right by the horses.
Oh. Well,
Can we decide whether we're gonna fight or not? Because I'm just getting annoyed right now.
Well, I'm just letting y'all know Kaius is about to fight you.
well,
Okay.
Y'all can do it
I'm
now.
fighting. I'm
Kaius is
fighting.
about to fight
I've
you.
made
You
it.
don't know though. You don't know that he trying to fight it.
You see your goal.
I mean, you can see Kaius right here pull out his weapon in front of the fog. So
yeah, you know.
Kaius is ready to fucking go.
Oh my God, I see
10,
nothing.
15, 20,
Yeah.
25,
Yeah.
30.
10 times.
He's within range, so he's gonna take an ice next to the face.
Oh shit. So you ice knife, bitch.
That is 25 to hit.
That's
Ooh,
definitely a hit.
Huh?
I know you don't want to.
He has to
always in the
make
front now with you.
a dex saving throw.
I see the thing. Pew pew. Fuck that. Fuck that. No.
Ricky Bobby.
You can always just cast
All
special
right.
weapon and heal people.
Yeah.
That question.
Why not?
That'll heal me.
No,
Right?
I mean, you cast it, it does the close range shit, you heal people.
Yeah.
You don't have to go front range, you just can do if you need to.
Is this the
I
D10?
wonder if it pierces his
Does it have a 0 on it?
Yes.
It's a d10.
D10.
Already 100.
Takes
9.
9 damage. And then, did it make the roll? What's his?
Oh, does it roll the dex as
You
well? It did not make the roll.
It takes 3d6. Explosive damage takes additional 10 damage.
Good God.
That's nice. That was like a 21 damage.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, just like knife goes into it and it's like, oh, ah! He's like super upset.
Well,
He's not gonna like me.
in that case, I'm hopping off the horse.
So yeah, it is. Wait, that was
Yeah.
Jay. It's Caius. Wait,
It was
Oh,
fine.
that was my reaction
Yeah.
to holding, if anything.
got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fantasia.
It's still hers. She's gonna get up and. Wait, how far away are you, Che?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm like
He's literally like
15,
20 feet from you.
15, 20.
Alright. No, I meant like from the monster. Did he say
He's-
60?
I'm like, yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
Oh, cool.
He's
Then I don't
35
even
feet.
have to. So I'm gonna be a little behind Shay, and then I'm going to throw a dagger at it.
So you jump off the horse.
Yep.
Got it. Throw it
Yeah,
at
that's not a good spot to be in.
God damn it.
Y'all gotta tell my guy we
Yeah.
fighting. Yeah, he ain't running.
Oh yeah.
He goes
That's
to
an
his first
11.
flank.
He's gonna hear
Uh-huh.
shooting.
That was an 11 to try and hit.
11, that misses.
Alright, so that does nothing. So now she's
Dagger
gonna
just sails off into the darkness.
try and use mind thrust with her bonus action. Oh wait, that's actually not good. Oh no, it's intelligence. I thought it was constitution. Okay. Yeah, now it has to make an intelligence
saving
save.
throw. It's really great at those.
Well, it made
It
a
rolls. Oh wait, actually rolls a 16.
It feels perfectly
Somehow
fine.
these are very smart creatures that have -1 on their intelligence.
It feels perfectly fine.
Okay. Tintin.
I don't know if my guy know what they doing because he
You're
already
not.
the spring.
You're probably
They
still
behind
running.
him. So he. How far can the horses go?
So it's 40 feet movement, and then you can have another 40 feet, but it would be halved as soon as you hit those waving trees.
40.
And then 20 more feet, basically. Okay. You bust into the forest to the left-hand side. Okay, it is Azul's turn.
Oh my god.
Stop it. Hold on a second.
Hey, Mr. Popular over here. 2 phone calls?
Oh my god.
They're like, are you dead?
Alright. So, at this point in time, I'm like, I guess this makes more sense to just fight this thing. So, I shoot Chaos Bolt. But at 20, you shoot 2 of them at 3rd level.
Okay. 2 mega chaos bolts.
So that means I lose 3 sorcery points to do that. Alright. Fuck, man. Here I go.
Natural 20s.
Okay. Huh? Wait, I'm just doing that.
Yeah, I'm moving it so we can see the whole thing. Because you couldn't see. We were like.
I thought it was a cool pan effect.
It wasn't.
23 for the first one.
That's a hit.
And
I thought he meant 23 damage.
22 for the second.
Okay.
So, it's going to take 2d8 first.
What type of damage?
Yeah, I gotta see. You roll and then whatever number they land on determines that.
Good old chaotic attacks.
Force damage.
Force.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm gonna hit it against the wall. Blah! Alright. So that's 5 right there. And it takes 3d6.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. 11, 16.
Okay, so 21.
Yeah. No, 16.
Total.
There's 16 for that, and then you add double it because it's 2 hits. 2 hits with the chaos ball. Unless you want me to re-roll damage for the second.
Yeah, you roll both.
Huh?
You roll both.
Okay, so 16 for the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was force damage.
Okay.
Ooh. Both of these are 8, so it's thunder. So that's 16 right there. Plus.
Oh shit, that was good. So I can't see one of them. So.
It's 9 plus 8. Plus 16, so that'd be 25. Yeah. 25
So-
thunder.
So a total of 41 damage. That's not bad.
Yeah, boy.
So that's 68 damage.
That was
It
It's
doesn't
like
have to be
blows
damage.
up against the wall
It could
and
be-
lightning strikes it.
No, it's like with lightning, it's thunder. It's got hit by force and force.
It's like hit by the force against the wall, you hit, and then you hit it across the whole fucking like.
Any damage
Valley.
or someone else uses an action that shake the creature out of its stupor.
Shake. So
Yeah, we haven't touched
It
that.
has to take an attack or be
Woken up.
messed with somehow for it to wake up, or the end of the 1 minute, which is still quite a while. It's mostly out of commission for that.
Yeah, I'll smack his ass against the wall. It's your bitch.
Okay. It is Chenyer's turn. Also, you can't even see that; it's currently covered in fog.
But you just heard all that. Oh, you talking about the fat one? Yeah, you don't see.
Yeah, man.
yeah, I'm so fatty.
Seems like she want to run outside.
Or she can wait for walk with me.
Yes, sir.
You can deal with it. She gets to walk too often anyway. Well, not too often.
I need to walk.
What are you doing, Che?
I am casting heal. Actually, no. I will cast Frostbite on this guy. Is he 60 feet away?
He's like 35 feet away.
Yeah, so he's gonna get hit with a Frostbite.
Yeah, I only have 1.
And then I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit just next to me.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
he's great at those.
Yeah.
Great at. Oh, actually, fuck, he is great at those.
Oh my
Wait.
god. Keeps doing
16.
this.
16. Oh, he's good.
Yeah,
Not
plus 6 constitution.
Keeps doing well.
Alright. Nothing happens, and then
It's troll. Yeah.
I know that's one.
do the little. That little
Look out, man.
Ain't gonna lie, I'll
We
hit
might
this
fight something
motherfucker.
Is that a
You
heal?
bitches.
That's why I'm not. Well, here y'all fighting, so you about to stop.
They're not
We're gonna
regenerating.
fight the one right
No.
now, so.
Caius, I think, right? Can you done? You don't
Yes.
want to move? Caius.
Okay. If I
You do see that other big troll.
so if I moved right here, would that be in difficult terrain? Would you say I'll be in difficult terrain? Because what I'm trying to do, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. trying to get the Muppets to, jump on his ass. So I'm gonna move 3 right here, and then I'm just gonna go diagonally straight to him. That'll be 35
Looks like
feet.
shrubs.
If I'm not in rough terrain.
So 5, 10, 15,
And then
20,
just go.
and then you've got 5, 10, 15 of rough terrain.
So
No, fuck
It
it.
looks
The
like
trees,
shrubs.
the trees are rough terrain. Let's just go say it's not. You can go
okay.
full. That's just normal terrain.
So I'm gonna rage. And then I'm gonna run over here. Attack this motherfucker.
Gobble, gobble.
Alright.
For some reason, when it's closer to you, you roll better. When it's closer to me, you roll a little better. Look here, watch it.
Exactly. 26.
Hits.
Wait,
Alrighty.
don't you get an amplification from your Giant Slayer?
It knows. Thank you, though.
Stop.
Thank you.
Making sure. Just making sure.
Oh,
A lot has happened.
14, that's 16. And I'm gonna hit it with radiant damage. And how much is that?
Yeah, motherfucker. Trolls. Already at 50 pass though.
So that's 20 damage, and now I gotta do the damage for the
Giant
Giant Slayer
Slayer.
axe.
What was the types of damage you did to it, by the way? Just radiant?
Oh
Yeah, radiant damage.
Just radiant. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
We should
really
always say
relevant.
what damage.
It's really relevant what type of damage you do. to
Yeah,
these creatures.
he be undead.
And then
So
that'll be 26 damage.
What type?
The Giant Slayer axe, I guess when you
Just
roll
normal
for it, I
damage.
think it's just normal slashing for the Giant Slayer axe.
26 on top or total now?
26 total.
Total.
Yeah.
To say.
And now it has to make a strength saving throw.
Well,
15.
pretty sure they're dumb strong, so.
Yeah, but he may roll in
How
that
the hell did you get this axe?
long time.
It rolls a 15.
He used it back against the.
That's alright.
He hasn't fought anything that's a giant yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Another 20.
I say plus 6.
Hits.
13, 15. Yep, that's 15. And then let's add that as 21. That is 26. And then let's roll again.
It's the same exact number.
Okay, definitely passed the second time. So another 26 damage.
What does it do if it does?
Oh, it just falls prone.
Damn.
Yeah.
For a disgusting looking creature, it is also looking more rough than normal. I mean, it looks dead already, but it's looking like it's going to be dead. But it is his creature's turn. So it is
the
going
raven's
to,
for.
in anger, bite the shit out of you. Try to bite the shit out of you. Nat 20.
Ooh.
To
Everybody out.
hit for a 28. Luckily that. Oh, actually, yeah, that's not good.
Oh god.
So 1d6 plus 4.
Man,
So
we
it
only
does-
had our healer.
It does 8 piercing,
Okay, 8 piercing.
and then it does
Master tactical
6d10 necrotic damage because it's dice.
6d10.
8 and 9. So 17. Another 9.
That's one hit. That's not 3 hit. That's his first hit.
It was a
26.
fucking nat
It
20.
was a nat 20.
I know.
10. 36. 37.
I think he just one shot
Okay.
guys.
No, he's got half that damage.
2.
Oh no, that's not the necrotic.
43 necrotic damage, which you don't halve.
Yeah. So I have the piercing damage to 4.
4, and then take 43 necrotic damage.
Alright, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance real quick.
Sure will.
God damn it, that's fucking terrible. Takes off 7 damage from that.
You can blame Chinye for pissing him off.
Okay.
So, how much was that?
Master technician over here.
So
Fuck you with this
41
ball club.
necrotic minus 7 is 30.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I got you.
34. 34, yeah.
How much?
So it's going to attack you again with its claw,
Alright.
doing a 19 to hit.
Yes, I see.
So 2d6 plus 4, so that's 3. So that's 7 slashing damage.
Okay, so that's brought down to 3.
And 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic. Okay, so that's 11.
Then it's going to attack you. Final time for 19.
That hits.
That's right.
So that is 11 slashing damage.
Okay, so that's half of 5.
And another 8 necrotic damage.
Alright, 13.
Yeah, these things not so great. Is that bothering you?
Accurate, yeah.
Or you need to become.
It needs to be.
Okay, the other creature doesn't go, so Fantasia, your turn. Yeah, you just saw Caius just get fucking
Mauled.
like the attacks don't seem to hit him, but then you see him taking these like weird like hits of something else kind of damage. You see like weird like dark pulses going through his
Oh,
body.
it's fine. Her and Shinye know very much about necrotic damage.
Actually,
Oh goodness.
What was the damage you hit with, Thomas?
Oh god.
Me?
Yeah.
Ice.
Lightning. It wasn't a hit with an. Okay. You also, sorry, at the end of its turn take. So its skin like starts to like burst out from your attack. You take another 9 necrotic damage
Another 9 necrotic damage? Wow.
from like its like blood like bursting from its body.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so Fantasia, it's your turn.
Alright. I would
Do we have to roll?
What are you rolling for?
Death saving throw.
You only roll on your turn.
Oh!
So yeah, Caius goes down, you see him get taken down.
Oh my
He
god.
like crumples to his knees.
And I cannot. I'm sure as fuck not getting close to him to save him. Fuck out of there.
Please don't tell me you only have AoE spells.
No, I have not.
I thought we had a conversation about this last.
The problem isn't AoE, it's saving Caius without killing myself. So.
Can you trust me, Fantasia?
In that case,
Trust me! Just trust me!
I put my faith in Shay for some odd reason. And I'm gonna shoot.
if only we had a paladin.
Fucking scary.
Yeah, now Paladins beats me.
Dude, I would assume with it being a zombie.
Especially because these creatures are dumb, they wouldn't even be able to hit Paladin. Because they just cast Sanctuary and they're so dumb.
Oh, wait. Fireball didn't do extra. Whatever. I'm gonna throw firebolts at it since Shay said to trust him.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your hits.
Jesus Christ. 16.
I did catch it, kind of.
No.
For some reason it still
I
doesn't.
hope that hits on loot. A 16 to hit.
Just hits.
Yay. Okay.
You're not having a healing ability from long range.
You just told me to trust in you.
You did just tell it that.
Yeah, I know, but like, it was Operation Save Caius, not Operation Do Chip Damage.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine. Just trust me on this.
Sometimes a good defense is a good offense.
Oh god. And in that case, it only takes 5 burning damage. Yay.
5.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, do you want to do anything else?
With my bonus action, let me see if I can. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help, guys. That doesn't. Well. Wait, do cantrips count as being spells?
No.
Oh.
You can cast a cantrip.
Okay, since that was a cantrip I cast it, then since it's Operation Save Caius, I will cast Healing Word level 3 on our boy.
Is it as a bonus action?
Yes.
Is the spell able to be used as a bonus action?
Wait.
It's level 3, it will be used as
I think you have to cast it at low level, but I don't know if it can be used as a bonus action.
Mine, yes, you can use it as a bonus action. Cast same time.
Yeah,
bonus
one
action.
bonus action.
Okay, so yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
healing word is.
But it has to be level. I don't know.
It doesn't
Oh,
say
no,
that.
I-
It can be just any level.
As long as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
says
yes,
it
you
on
can
level
cast it.
3.
Yeah, most healing spells you can cast
Alright.
as bonus action.
So there we go. He's gonna
It would
be.
before.
Oh, you got knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take it down.
You know how much damage the thing did to me?
Yeah.
He's not that good. He's not got that much up.
If I had toughness, I'd have a lot of fucking health.
It's the necrotic damage.
Yeah, necrotic.
Nah, it was the what you call it.
Yeah,
It was a
barbarian.
crit.
It's-
Is what
some
it was.
things really screw barbarians. Yeah, the fact that it's a crit and the damage that it does necrotic is dice.
It's, yes, it is necrotic. It's
It's
magic.
not like you get.
Barbarians are weak against magic, like ridiculous.
Alright.
You would think a zealot would have defense against it, since I can deal that type of damage.
He does not. You come back with 10 health.
So you go. You
Did
just.
you roll? You rolled it?
Yeah, that may be all that isn't necrotic at this point.
Wait, you casted level 3 heal word?
Yeah, it said it can be used as a bonus action.
Yeah.
He's questioning the amount of health.
Yeah.
3d4 plus 2.
3d4 plus 4?
Plus 2.
Or plus 2.
Yeah.
No, mine is plus
What's yours? Plus
3.
Mine
plus
plus
3?
2.
Okay, so.
So you got 10.
Okay.
It's cool. So yeah, you
That's so good, so good.
like wake back up on the ground.
Oh my god.
He doesn't stand back.
No.
He wakes back.
Oh,
Yeah.
he wakes back. Yikes.
Okay, it is Tinton's turn.
Well, I hear the commotion. Fog cloud.
Yeah.
I almost.
Oh, you just have the commotion.
To be fair, it's his turn now.
No, he went farther before, hey.
Yeah, but it's because y'all still right here with the fog.
Oh,
So
still
like,
shooting
okay,
us.
they gonna, yeah, but I thought they gonna fall.
I know.
I can't do.
Yeah, that
Can I do
crit is
two?
vicious.
Can I do
These
two
crit like
spells,
mad.
but one as a bonus, or it has to be?
If the spell can be used as a bonus action, you can only you can't cast 2 spells. No, you can cast a cantrip and a spell, or make an attack and cast a spell, but you can't cast 2 spells.
I did healing word, level 3. Damn, I can't get it. 3. Damn, I got it. 3, 2, 1.
So you said
8.
8.
Another 8 health.
And then I use the rest of my movement, because that was 10, 20,
Yeah,
20,
and then you're
25,
up in
30. Okay, never mind. Well, it can move 40, 30.
You
35. No, you can't jump down, can you?
If you jumped down, you might you draw an acrobatics check. If you did well, you wouldn't take any damage. If
Okay.
you did badly, you might take 1d6
I
damage.
jump down. Boom, boom.
Okay, so roll a quick athletics check.
But my guy was worried about cars now. That's the heavy one too.
You got those gloves on, so you good.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Skills.
Athletics is strength based, yeah.
Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah.
So that's 21.
Oh, so you just do that thing where you just like and land on the ground.
Superhero landing.
Yeah, super 3-point landing.
Shake the ground and wake up the other troll.
Yeah.
Not that. Not that strong.
Azul, your turn.
Die, you big bitch! And I shoot Scorching Ray at level 2, baby.
Okay.
And I go, Hocus Pocus!
I hope this is working.
It shrinks you. No.
Oh, no.
That would have been hilarious if I didn't get her to do that. To try to use
17?
Hits.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
16.
So Scorching Ray will be 2d6.
Yeah.
Fuck. 6.
6.
Oh, wait. That's 1 hit. I got 3 right. Natural 1.
Okay.
19, sorry.
19 hits.
And
Another 6. Boom.
4.
Uh,
That's 10. 10 damage.
10 damage?
All
Oh,
together.
okay. Oh, all together?
Oh, shit. Damn it.
It looks really rough. Like if it had 1 health rough.
I tried, bud. I tried.
Shit, it's your turn.
He don't know that.
I mean, it's looking
it's looking like really.
So is it?
This voice from Simon just whispers in his ear.
No, the wild mother.
The wild
No, the
She
wild
go,
mother.
Just take me.
It's life.
It is unholy.
There's only one problem.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's gonna throw it.
You're gonna use the elf for the heroic kill.
You know what?
Let's
What's
go.
wrong there?
Just go. Just go.
I run up and I throw him with the bitch around the neck.
I'm sad there's no more balls.
Wait,
for
hold on.
lips.
Plus 7 to hit. 16.
Just hits.
That's
You
all.
need to do 1 damage, Thomas. You ready for this?
He rolls a 0. He rolls a 0.
Oh shit, 10
Oh,
damage.
only 1 damage. No.
10 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I fucking wrap it around its neck and I just pull it in the opposite direction where Caius is.
Okay.
Down. So it just,
You just smash it into that rock
Yeah.
behind it. It just and like its head just like cracks open and like slews to the side and it like slimes to the ground.
You was already dead.
I helped you finish it, the job! Now let's deal with this other one.
Okay, so to some extent right now you are out of combat, but we'll go through the normal combat phases because we've got timing on our. There's an issue. So Caius, what do you want to do?
Get up. Stretch.
A check with 20 potions that didn't give to you.
Since we're out of combat, I'm gonna move this over Caius as my bonus action.
Oh,
so
okay,
we move
sure.
30 feet. So, oh, but that's not your. Since your turn, roll a d6.
Yeah, that's good. Good idea.
6.
So you heal 6 damage.
The wild mother heals you.
So I take 6 damage now.
Man, the wild mother's speaking to me today, baby.
It's time to go. We got horses now. We can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my horse to come hither. Tell him to come hither.
How many turns? We don't have that many
You
turns.
have 3 turns. before
3 turns?
you-
That's like 15 seconds.
Yes. That means you punted with your horse.
Well,
Just
my
keep
guy,
going.
oh my
I
God,
tell
what's
my
wrong
horse
with
to come hither, like to come hither, so we can get up out of
Rick,
here.
you jumped off your horse.
you? No, I didn't. I never said I jumped off my horse.
You jumped off the cliff.
You
with
hit
my horse.
Oh wait, with your horse?
Yeah, with my horse.
I don't think he said it.
You're
Wait, if I'm on my horse, I gotta take an action to get off my horse. I already used my action to do a.
He still
yeah.
rolled really high, it's fine.
You're athletic.
The horse,
No
instead of the
mistake.
3-point landing, it was a horse 3-point landing and you were on top, like,
Yeah.
but it's fine. It's fine. So Caius, you're rolling, okay, roll an animal handling check.
See if it can sprint to you.
I think we should just fucking just all
Yeah, that's how the book.
wake it. Attack on the wake up.
10, I mean, it like, your elephant horse kind of goes a bit closer to you. It like saunters your direction, it's not feeling like too in danger, so it just eats a bit of grass.
What?
You're not that high. That would be like a
I
teleport.
turn around and
to you.
throw my javelin inside.
God damn it.
Uh,
you ready for a fight? I don't know.
I mean,
All y'all gotta do is bring the horse to him.
You did 70 damage.
yeah, I know. We did a lot.
Alright, look, we gotta get ready to go because
We didn't get the kill.
I gotta work on
I
it.
did 1 damage.
not only that, this thing's about to wake the fuck
Yes.
up.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm about to meet my fucking horse and I'm about to get on him and I'm gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, so you can move the horse's movement, which would be 40 feet.
Yeah, I can distract it for.
Actually, yeah, I was have to dash.
We got another
Okay,
dash.
it's
Either
the
way.
creature's turn, so it will move.
Oh wait,
Fantasia, your turn.
sorry.
Oh, you cast something else.
Healing spirit.
Yeah.
But I didn't use them. So.
Fantasia, what did you do?
I'm hopping on my horse. That is
Okay, you
all
get
wrong.
on your horse. Sorry, you can just take the horse away. She's on the horse. You can double move because
Alright.
you want to. What was that? 40?
Mm-hmm.
So you could do another 40.
No,
just
no,
like
that
it.
because that's double right there.
Yeah.
So what is
So I
it?
did that double right there because right here. So
So how many
that's
left?
10, 20, 30, 40. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well, 35, 40.
Okay.
Oh yeah, put Moonlight in control.
Tintin, what do you do? Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going. Okay, I'm going.
Okay, Azul.
I go up 10 feet grab the reins of the other horse
Okay.
and try to get out.
So that's
The other horse
10,
is there.
20.
That's your horse.
20. Grab him. It's 20.
It's 10.
It's 20. It counts.
It's,
Oh.
it's
20,
rough terrain.
Go ahead.
30, 40,
Mhm.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Shenye.
Turn around, go to my horse. I don't take any movement penalty, but now I do, so 10,
10.
and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then double dash.
You can't double dash because it's actually your horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, Caius.
Wait, as my. No, I can't move it.
Nice.
Hold on a second.
Just leg it.
Yep, double dash.
That's fine. You can say you leg it.
Gone.
So it would be the creature again. You got one more. You got basically one more round. So Fantasia,
You better get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You
I'm
booking?
Leg it.
looking.
Tinton, you're gone already. Azul,
I turn off my lights and I'm looking.
Wait, can you wait until I clear?
You cleared before me.
no, actually
Oh.
after you. The lights go out. They're all
You can
gone.
see.
No, I can't.
You have
No, I
one
can't.
there.
He
You
took
have
the
to
robe
pick
off.
one.
No, he took the robe off.
Yeah.
I
You
remember
take
saying
the
he
hood
took-
off. Yeah. All you have to do is take the hood off so he don't blind himself. and
It's
then
not
take the
too
hood off.
dark where you can't see at
Yeah,
all.
that's true, that's true.
You can't see shit.
Who's dicing?
Okay, so yeah, you guys run off and like literally just as you get out of view, you hear like just troll going crazy, and yeah, and you do like a pretty fast pace up the track, and you get to a like a small junction, and just sitting at the junction is Gray, and he's like, "Wow, that sounded interesting."
It was fun.
Well, I'm glad everybody's okay.
Yeah, I saved your horse for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't really need it, but
Wouldn't say.
that's great. Thank you so much.
Why the fuck did we pay for it?
Oh, no, well, it's my horse. You didn't pay for it.
We paid for 6 horses.
Yeah.
You did?
Yes, you did.
Well, great. Thank you. Shall we?
Damn it. Yes.
What was it, by the way?
Trolls. Two podcast trolls.
trolls. Yes, there's a lot of trolls around here.
Thank you.
No. They were undead trolls.
Oh, rot
No,
troll.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, they are some of the worst. I mean, there is worse, so...
Yes.
yeah.
I always thought when I hit creatures with necrotic damage that it really didn't hurt. It turns out it fucking hurts.
I was doing some trouble with that one then.
Yes.
Well, okay, we better head off. I mean, they're not very fast, but there might be more around here. So let's keep riding, and we'll make camp in a few hours.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's
Sounds
go.
like
And you guys
we need
ride
it.
off, and the camera pans up to see like a
Can I-
dense forest in front of. Sorry, Bob.
Would I be? Technically, I get 6 more turns of healing spirit. Would I be allowed to heal Caius? Or no?
I mean, how far can
Can
you
it
move
far?
it?
Because I thought it was like 30 feet.
And we're trying to run.
Oh yeah, no, it would cancel since I'm not.
currently already really
Yeah,
far away from you.
Yeah, actually, it wouldn't work. Then.
So yeah, you guys canter off, and yeah, as you canter in, you see that you're cantering into like a pretty dense, dark forest. As you head into the forest, and the camera pans out as you do that, and we will finish for the evening.
Good.
Timing was not too bad.
That was good. Yeah.